It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks.
Opie and Anthony.
In the world of radio shock jocks, the biggest are Opie and Anthony.
These people say shocking things that border on offensive in order to entertain their audience.
I refuse to sit here and think that radio has to be nice. Why? Why does radio, out of any other medium, have to be nice? We are being now held to a standard where we have to be nice and make people feel good. Go screw!
Radio bad boys, Opie and Anthony.
Controversial radio personalities, Opie and Anthony.
Infamous DJs, Opie and Anthony.
Talk show radio hosts, Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
I go into her room, and there are panties on the floor.
Oh, you're getting creepy.
I had to pick up the panties and put them on.
I can't believe he said that.
You know something.
Opie and Anthony.
Catch shovel baseball! Oh, nice! Whoa,
Oh, that was bad.
Hey.
I didn't hit him hard enough.
Oh!
Opie and Anthony.
Terry Schiavo, I loved you in The Grudge. Will you be doing more voiceover work?
This is the worst show This is the worst show I've ever been on.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
On the road. Still not
Show
fixed.
on the row.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Good morning to everybody. The Friday edition.
Oh, yeah.
I wish Sal was famous. That's my favorite voice he did.
Yes, row. He was all excited. He called me up and goes, I'm on the cover of Newsday. Newsday. He was, Newsday has like their part 2 section last Saturday.
Yeah.
He mailed it to me. Snail mail.
Yeah. Why was he on the cover of part 2 of Newsday?
Well, they did a whole thing about people, getting up there in age and their cars, their fancy convertible cars. So they had about 5 or so, 6 people with their cars, and Sal was one of them that was featured because he's got one of them, caddy. What the hell is the caddies? The ones built on like the vet bodies.
The new one, the CTX?
Yeah. It's like really nice,
CTX,
really
no
powerful,
yeah.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sal was very happy with that. I'm in the newspaper, Row.
Why didn't he get caught in a sting?
Yeah, right.
Or something. Stings are never good.
All right, we have lots to do today. Of course, Sal is your mom's,
Husband.
Mom's husband.
Husband.
Of course.
It's FU Friday. It's Point
time
Laugh
now.
Friday. It's Mispronunciation Friday. It's Air Guitar Friday. And it's also Is Tom Alive Friday. Let's not forget about Tom.
We got a lot of things on Friday.
And we got an email from Tom's friend. Information since last week, according to Tom's friend Bill. A long email. What Tom has been up to. We're also doing Car Crash Comedy today. The winner of Car Crash Comedy will open up the Virus Show tomorrow night at PNC out there in Homedale, New Jersey. Tickets still available through Ticketmaster.com. I'm sure we're going to do some fine walk-up business tomorrow as well. The show's selling like crazy. We're over 10,000 tickets, but we might squeeze another 1,000 in there before showtime.
It's supposed to be good weather, too.
Yeah, last year when we played PNC, I think we had like 11 or 12,000 people there, and it kind of was a weird, rainy, off-and-on day, remember?
Yeah.
No.
You don't remember last year?
Why would I remember?
I can't
Because
believe
it's part of your life. You should remember things.
A year ago.
You really don't remember.
There have been so many of these road shows and stuff. I have no clue what the weather was on any given one. I'm not the weirdo in this thing. You are for remembering.
I do remember it because John Mayer was there the next night, and I for some reason can't believe that's a year ago.
Yeah, and you don't remember we were signing after the show and we had to kind of give up on it because the rain started coming down a little harder.
No.
Wow.
By me.
You were like the last one to come in.
I'll remember.
From the rain.
I'll remember a episode of friggin' My Mother the Car from 1960.
I know.
But last year, sorry.
Ed's on the line. The winner of Car Crash Comedy in Philly. Ed.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on with you?
Not much. What's up?
Well, you've caused quite a bit of controversy the last few days.
Yeah, I know. I've become public enemy number 1 in Philadelphia.
Yeah, well, let's get into this. What happened? You won Car Crash Comedy in Philly. You were supposed to open up the Camden show. It's a very exciting thing for somebody that's not well known in the comedy world, and you're backing out.
Yeah, I know. I am backing out. I figure you can probably get somebody, though, right?
Why are you backing out, Ed?
I don't know. I just think I've been a failure for so long that to go up and do this 5-minute spot, I think I'd be kind of embarrassed.
Why would you be embarrassed? You would do very well.
Yeah, I know, but it's just I think it's a spot for a younger guy, somebody who's not a middle-aged failure.
That's dude, you're just making excuses because you're scared. So why don't you?
No, I'm not scared.
I don't believe you. There's no. I'm a stand-up. There's no stand-up gonna pass up a chance to go on in front of 6 or 7 or 8,000 people when you're out doing gigs for Scarpati for $150. Come on, stop it, dude. Stop. Stop with the middle-aged failure. I feel like a failure. It's all relative. It doesn't matter. It's who you are. I feel like a failure. A lot of us feel like failures. Big deal. That's why we go on stage.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you can get a younger guy who would really be excited, can't you?
Who cares about a young guy? And stop acting like you're not excited to go on in front of those people. If you're willing to stand in a fucking firehouse in some...
it's all right.
In South Jersey... for the money we get for those, don't tell me you don't want to go on in front of this many people. What are you doing, man?
I just think it would be better if you got somebody else, that's all.
Yeah, but what's the real reason? Are you nervous about the whole thing?
No, I'm not scared at all. I just think that after all this time, this isn't a spot for me, a 5-minute warm-up spot, and I just think it's better for somebody else.
What do you think, you're beyond it?
No, I don't think it's beyond it. I think it's a little embarrassing. I've been around so long, I should have done better than this. I haven't, so...
You think that the fact that you are going on as a contest winner is a reflection that you haven't done anything in the business?
Exactly. It's like this guy isn't a real comic. He's just a contest winner.
Really? Well, I was on Last Comic Standing. Here's a little bit for you. I went on. I was kind of embarrassed. I'm like, I want to go on Last Comic Standing. It's a competition. I really don't want to do it. I was depressed. We were off the radio. I went on for 2 episodes. I had to drop out. And... I kind of look back and go, why did I do that? But you know what? That was a door into the Tonight Show because those guys booked Leno. So I've gotten 4 Lenos out of doing that. Had I not done that contest, which I didn't want to do, I wouldn't have gotten Leno. So I got 4 Tonight Shows out of it, dude. So stop with the embarrassment. It's silly.
And why wouldn't you look at it as an opportunity to maybe get your name known?
Yeah.
How could it hurt, Ed, if you go up there and you kill for, how much time? Like 10 minutes, I think?
Yeah,
it's like a 5 to 10 minute spot. Seton Smith did exactly that in Washington, D.C.
Who?
Well, you say who, but we know who he is now, and we invited him.
I was just I wasn't being... I couldn't do it now.
All right, exactly who. He was like a local guy down in the D.C. area. He does the Improv on like a Sunday night in front of 12 people. He did Car Crash Comedy. He killed. And then he opened up the show, and he did really well. He held his own. The crowd loved him. And everyone is giving him props backstage, and he called our show yesterday. We invited him to come up to New York to sit in on our regular radio show.
That's awesome.
So he went from, quote, contest winner to someone we know about.
Well, that's awesome.
I don't really understand your logic.
It's a chance to get backstage and network with a lot of the people back there, the other comics. There's agents and dummies walking around backstage that you can talk to.
His ego is, Bob, this is your ego. It's all your stupid ego. So you go on Kid Chris. You get paid to go on Kid Chris?
No, it's not my ego. I don't have an ego, Jim. I know I'm a failure. I don't have an ego.
That's part of having an ego. I'm such a big... I believe me. It's the ego in reverse. It's all the same thing, dude. It's the same monster. So you don't you get paid to go on Kid Chris?
No.
Well, then why do you go on?
Because it's fun.
Well, then why wouldn't you do this?
Sounds like this would be a lot of fun.
No, it might be. It might be.
You know, there's established comedians we said no to as far as this tour goes.
I'm sure there are.
You know, I mean, we handpicked all the comedians for this tour. You know, you're more than a contest winner. We don't just give stage time to anybody.
Gino Bisconti was one of the guys who went out and did this in Philadelphia. And I've taken Gino on the road with me. I paid him to work with me on the road before.
Yeah, I know. I'm friends with Gino. I know Gino.
All right, so what? He's not just a contest enterer. He's a buddy of mine.
Yeah, I know he is. Look, I couldn't do it now, even if I wanted to.
Well, then there you go.
Why couldn't you?
Because I'd be afraid to go over there. All the threats I've been getting.
Not gonna threat you. Don't be. Dude,
I'd be
stop.
afraid to go over there.
Just admit you were frightened, dude. That's all it is.
No, I'm not. I'm not frightened.
I don't believe you. I really don't. And I'm not using reverse psychology on you. I just don't believe you. I'm a stand-up. You're talking to another comic, dude. I know what goes through our heads.
Okay.
All right, so, wow, we didn't get much done with you, Ed.
But I apologize for doing your contest. I really, I shouldn't have done it in the first place. I apologize for that.
You don't have to apologize. It was a good day of radio. That's that's how we look at it, and this in a way is good radio. But then we'll move on. We're going to do an extra day in Philly before the Camden show, and we're going to find a new winner.
Cool.
How long are you doing comedy for?
Too long, Jim. Too long.
Stop. Just stop. Stop.
Too long.
Stop with the I've been around for too long to be doing this stuff. I just got to get out, guy. You sound like that stupid old comic from the punch. Stop. All right, stop with that excuse crap.
You're really annoying, Jimmy.
Because it's phony. I don't buy it, dude. I'm in the same boat you are. I'm the same guy.
No, you're a big success, Jim.
Please. So what? What? I've made a few better right turns or luckier breaks. I was touring with Dice for $100 a gig. Do you understand? I went to Texas. I was doing comedy for 9 years for $100.
Wow.
And it came into this. So stop it. Well, I didn't want to go. I shouldn't go down there for $100. I should be beyond that. Stop. It's silly.
How old is Ed?
41.
How old?
41.
41. You're not
41.
65.
I know, it makes it sound like he's in his 60s.
You ever hear of Rodney Dangerfield? I mean, Rodney Dangerfield wasn't even doing stand-up at 41 yet.
He started, and he dropped that and sold aluminum siding for 10 years and then came back into it. You know,
So
Rodney's
sell aluminum siding for a while.
Do aluminum siding, I know, yeah.
So why don't you... I don't understand what you're talking about.
I just think that my time has passed.
Well, it certainly has on this program.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm tired of Ed.
We're tired of you. We're just trying to trying to finish the storyline.
Ed.
You weren't trashing us on Kid Chris, were you?
No.
All right.
Who said that?
I heard that you helped our dopey show by starting this whole controversy.
No, I said...
I also heard from people that you said that you wanted to get paid for your material.
Did you really say that?
What?
That you think you should be paid to be on the show?
No, I didn't say. I didn't ask for money. I said once I found out that it wasn't a paid spot, I passed. But I didn't ask for money.
Is that why you're passing? It's not a paid spot?
It's part of it, yeah.
Oh my God! Goodbye, Ed. Good luck to you in your stupid life.
Just languish where you are, stupid.
Goodbye. End of that storyline.
Beat it.
Well, here's the deal for everybody listening on YSP in Philly. We were going to come down one day, the day before the Camden show. On September 15th. Now we're doing 2 days. We're going to do 1 day from the YSP studios. And I think that Friday, which would be September 14th, they're getting the details together. We're going to a venue. We're going to do our whole show live in front of, I don't know, 800 to 1,000 people, hopefully, if we get a lot of people up early. Idea. And then we're going to do car crash comedy all over again and get a real winner, someone that,
that jerk off.
Someone that understands an opportunity when they see one. And they will open up the last date of the Virus Tour on September 15th in Camden.
Not a paid spot. Shut your face.
Honor. It's an honor.
It's a lie, dude. It's a lie. I go on in the city for free all the time. And I go if I do the Comedy Village in the village, I don't get paid for that. I just go on.
Yeah.
You go out and do $50 sets, dude. I've done them. I've done 1 million of them. You're being phony.
He had fun with this the last couple of weeks, but now it's like Ed who? Trust me, Ed
great
who.
Opportunity.
We move on with our show.
Than put his hand up.
What do you got, Than? Yeah, Than would kill for that spot.
Oh my God.
And you know what? He's a pretty funny guy. I'm not going to take that away from him, but man, he's
good for him.
He's just stupid.
Good.
What's up, Than?
In 2 seconds, I mean, I would take that. And
for the money.
What?
For the money.
Yeah, and
nominal fee.
I have a pretty long rider as well that needs to be satisfied. But I mean, and it would be terrifying. You know, it would be something you'd have to do because it's awesome and it's scary. You know, that's half the reason to do it is because it's.
I have no doubt the guy's just really, really scared.
I hate that phony.
You know, I mean, Gino. How old's Gino? Gino's in his 30s. He's been touring with you, many times.
Gino's in his 30s. From his eyebrows down, he has 50-year-old man hair.
And Gino's been traveling on his own doing comedy all over the country, and he would love that spot. I'm sure he's going to try out again when we go down to Philly. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of established comedians that are going to try out. Because now it's an open call. All you have to do is get down to Philly. That's September 14th, the day before the Virus tour, and try out in front of a live audience. We'll do Car Crash Comedy. We'll find a real winner.
I can be paid for my material. Should you?
Yeah.
Should you? How much do you want for short joke number 5?
That's part of it, he says. Part of it.
That really annoyed me.
Well, now he can get paid doing whatever he does, his comedy in front of 15 people. You know?
Bye-bye.
What a dummy. Does he think we're going to continue talking about him? Doesn't he understand this is it? It ends here? Kid Chris will probably throw him on the air this afternoon to discuss his appearance on our show. And guess what? Then it's over for you.
He's done.
Then we all just move on to the next bit that we want to do.
Goodbye.
There are guys in life that are just, I don't mind frightened men. I don't mind people that are scared. Or scared. But what I hate is someone who's being dishonest about it.
Mm-hmm.
But if it is just a matter of I'm being greedy and I should get paid to go on there, then just kill yourself.
So he's not going to go in front of, we could get up to 10,000 people down there in Camden. But, people are coming in during that opening slot. But easily 5,000-6,000 people are already in their seats.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So what? He wants $100, $150 to do. How much money could he possibly want for that?
I don't know.
What a dope.
Thousands.
Really, Ed, you're a dope.
One of many dummies who doesn't go where you're supposed to go in the business because of what you do off stage. Your decision making.
Plenty of them. Good. More room for you, Jimmy.
You don't
and
understand.
The people with courage.
It's not even. I do love in a way that because it's like there's so many dummies in the business.
Yeah.
So many men. They're frightened men. Or they're lazy, or they think this little dumb things like that where they want money for something like it's like you
cluttering up the works.
Well, don't confuse the money thing. I think people in general are just scared and they use that as an excuse. I watch people in radio as I was coming up. They're sitting in Rochester or something, and they have an opportunity to move on to a bigger market, and they just were too scared to do it. So guess what? They're still sitting in Rochester, New York. Nothing against Rochester, New York, but if you're in radio, unless you're Brother Weeze, who's like just the king of Rochester, you want to move on to bigger and better markets.
Yeah.
And I saw it happen all the time with radio guys.
They don't want to leave.
They were just too scared. They couldn't see the opportunity that was right in front of their face.
They're comfy. They got a good gig. Why not stay here?
Right.
Yeah. Why go somewhere else where I might, fail and get fired and have to look for another gig? So
I started in Geneva, New York. I had a cushy little radio job in Geneva. I was bartending in Geneseo, and then I had to give up all that. And at the time, it was everything to me.
All that.
But
I gave up a kingdom.
Yeah, but you know what? But the point I'm trying to make, I gave up all that because back then it was everything. It really was everything to me. I had a cushy job at the in-between. I was bartending. I had my radio job. I loved living in a college town. And I gave up all that to move to Rochester, to do a little bit more in radio. And then I got comfortable there.
Spuds Buckley?
No, it was before Spuds Buckley.
Oh,
but then I got comfortable in Rochester, and I remember talking to an engineer at CMF. I'm like, man, I'm never leaving Rochester. I love this city. I love WCMF. I'm never leaving. He looked at me. I was just a kid. I was like 24 years old. He laughed at me. He goes, "You're never leaving Rochester. You have no idea."
Give you a pat on the ass, maybe? Little touch.
Yeah, he goes, "You have no idea, what's ahead of you. Of course you're leaving Rochester." And he was right. Then I moved on to Buffalo. And then I got comfortable there. And then guess what? I moved back to Long Island. That was a scary move. Then I met Anthony.
Good
and then
for
we
me.
moved to Boston. And then we messed up in Boston. Then we moved to New York. I mean,
And there we were, #1 market. And we decided, let's get out of here, too.
Right. But the point I'm making, all these steps at the time were huge.
Yeah.
Who knew how it was going to work out in the end? To me, I was leaving my comfort zone.
Yeah, you don't know.
To move on because I did see the opportunity. It was scary as hell, but I saw the opportunity. You got to see the opportunity.
That's the whole thing. You got to take those chances.
Some people like to just stay where they are.
Yeah.
And again, I can almost accept that. Like it's just, but it's a fear thing.
Yeah.
And I don't.
It's all about fear.
I don't like.
And that's why a lot of people never succeed. They can't get over that.
Yes. And I don't like when they won't acknowledge it.
The world needs ditch diggers too,
Right.
Just be a man, be honest, and acknowledge it.
All right, we got that out of the way.
Done.
Ed doesn't want to upset Kid Chris. That's not true. We had Kid Chris on our show yesterday. Alan in Philly, listening on YSP. What's up, Alan?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Yeah, that's what Ed keeps saying every time he's on the air. He doesn't want to upset Chris. Chris is the one that found him.
Nah, Kid Chris is totally cool with it. We had him on the show yesterday. You know, even Kid Chris is laughing at him, going, "What a dummy this kid is." And I call him a kid because he's not that mature when it comes to figuring out what an opportunity is.
What? Oh, no. So now Ed is. Hold on, dude. Now Ed's doing this phony loyalty thing. Is that what he's telling himself?
You kidding me? Kid Chris is loving it. Kid Chris is loving it because he's getting exposure for his show through our show. We all love getting exposure through other radio shows.
He's completely okay with it. Kid Chris is fine with it, but that's Ed's excuse.
Well,
I said again, that's phony. Phony.
All right, once again, I say...
That's the worst caller ever.
I know. Once again, I say good morning to Philly, and we will be putting all the details together, and we're going back down there an extra day, which is fine with us because we love Philly.
We're back!
And we'll get a...
I can't get that out of my head.
And we'll get another...
last night.
And we'll get another car crash comedy winner.
Yeah, is there
for
a
the Camden show.
A hungry comic in Philly? I'm sorry, Steph. Is there
That's all right.
Hungry comic in Philly?
Yeah.
Who isn't going to bitch out and try to find some reason that he can live with? Well, you know, shut your mouth. Just say, I'm scared. No, I'm not
Husband
scared.
wants some cash.
Really? You're not scared? You were nervous in the room in front of 80 people.
Yeah.
Stupid.
All right, here we go. We got Drew Boogie in the house. It's the day before vacation. So
the hizzy.
So we got Drew Boogie playing us in and out of spots live. We got omelets being made over there by, I always forget your name, the dude from Basil Teas.
Steve Farley.
Steve Farley from Basil Teas, yes. From Tom's River. Basil Teas Brew Pub and Italian Grill. 1171 Hooper Avenue in Tom's River.
Hooper.
New Jersey. Drew Boogie, play us out. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Sometimes I'm a bad boy, yeah. Sometimes I'm a bad boy, yeah. Sometimes I'm a bad boy, yeah. Red boy, bad boy, yeah. Boy, yeah. I'm a bad boy, yeah.
The sounds of Drew Boogie.
The sounds of E-Rock.
True. Taking E-Rock's sound.
His screams.
Drew Boogie live in studio today. It's Opie and Anthony.
That must mean one thing.
Vacation right around the corner.
Hell out of here for a little bit.
For a week. Quick little week vacation.
That's right.
Right after the Virus tour tomorrow night. Virus show tomorrow night at the PNC. Tickets still available. It's going to be a great show tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's relaxation time.
Little beach, little casino, a little more casino, some beach, some banana drinks.
Just watch out for the back
casino.
Just watch out for the back rooms down there in the Caribbean.
Fine.
Going away?
They run a reputable joint.
Well,
that's
great.
one of those.
I don't think they want you taking, like 100 large away from their tiny little island.
Well, how do you get it out of the country?
Just be careful is what I'm saying. Maybe lose on purpose.
Really?
Just like, let's say you're up 100 G's. Yeah, give them like 40 G's back.
Get the... That ain't happening.
I don't want you in a back room somewhere.
Back room?
They're going to drag you into a back room.
No.
They're going to accuse you of card counting.
Card counting.
They're going to accuse you of having little tiny cameras somewhere.
No.
They're going to accuse you of marking the cards. Something's going to happen. Hey, our phone number, 877-212-O&A. We got lots to do today. We got Bob Saget coming in. We got Mick Foley coming in. Mick Foley is feeding Sam his steak and rice today, right?
Yep.
And E-Rock called me yesterday and said that the WWE sent some kind of outfit.
What?
Some kind of outfit.
What?
What happened? Was that Sam saying what?
Oh,
Sam, supposedly, this is all I know right now.
They sent some kind of an outfit for you.
Why do I need an outfit?
Why don't you?
The
Because I already got
WWE
an
sent
outfit.
a special outfit. E-Rock wants to just put the outfit in the bathroom, and before Mick Foley feeds you the steak, you have to walk out wearing the outfit that the WWE provided.
'Cause
I
it's
swear to God, it's the WWE provided.
It involves something with wrestling. You can't just go out. What are you, the Brooklyn Brawler? You're just going to go out in your jeans or something?
Well, I'm not
You got to have some kind of an outfit.
Well, I'm not wrestling. I'm just eating stuff I don't like.
Wrestling.
Don't say wrestling.
But
let Vince say wrestling.
You have to get into the storyline.
This is the storyline?
We got an outfit for you. You're going to put it on. You're going to put it on.
E-Rock, can you give us a hint? What kind of outfit the WWE sent for Sam?
No. This is something you have to see for yourself. I really can't give any.
Can we take a peek right now?
If you want to, yeah.
All right, Sam, leave the studio.
He'd have to leave. Sam doesn't like this.
I
This
know.
is the first time Sam has really been a part of something more than holding the camera and filming other people being degraded.
Right. It's about time he,
Yeah.
gets himself in the barrel.
Been here forever, and he just holds the camera and laughs at everybody.
All right, E-Rock opening up the box from the WWE.
I don't know if I'm...
Now who sent this? Just somebody from the WWE?
Yeah, apparently Sam has a lot of fans from the corporate people over at WWE.
Okay, sure.
So they came up with this idea that they thought since Sam likes to be part of
don't blow it by
storyline
saying
stuff-
it.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
They just felt he should dress the part.
All right, just show us what it is.
Or no, I don't even know if I want to see it. I might want to.
You want to be surprised and see him in it?
Yeah, but my problem with that, Jimmy, is he's going to say no way. He better not cop out today.
Let's see.
You don't want to see it, Jimmy?
Oh, he's a trooper.
Is it good?
I'll show you this much.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
What else?
I didn't look.
What? Oh, my God. All right.
Yeah, I don't want to look either. I just want to see him walk out in it.
Is it all in there?
Steve's coming over. Is it sexy?
It sure is. All right. Well, hopefully Sam will do the right thing and put the outfit that the WWE mailed to us or sent to us yesterday before Mick Foley feeds him steak and rice and sweet potato pie. Was it sweet potato or what was it, Jimmy?
Is there sweet potato pie?
Oh, I would hope so. He was supposed to have a steak, rice, squash,
summer
squash, and a sweet potato pie.
No.
I don't eat sweet potato pie.
No, who does?
It's
And
awful.
for the people that aren't in on this bit, Sam has never had a piece of steak in his life.
Or he doesn't like rice. He can't eat rice, and he's never had a summer squash.
Eats like an 8-year-old.
Right.
I like to make werewolf movies.
That made me laugh all day yesterday.
I am the werewolf.
Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Ooh.
We got a dilemma with this Tom thing. It's creeping a lot of people out.
Is it?
Yeah. Why is that still playing? Over here. Oh, it's over there? This bit is creeping a lot of people out. Is Tom alive? Because it's downright depressing. But what do? We started this thing.
Hey, every week he's alive is a happy thing.
True.
The doctors gave him 7 years to live. He's on year 6, which, well, it's kind of getting there. But every week he's alive is something happy. It's not depressing.
Read the message boards.
Really?
People are like, God, is this depressing? And then I ran into somebody, fan of the show, like, oh, God, I love the show, but that Tom thing, oh, my God, that's really depressing.
Then not a fan.
By the way, if Tom makes it to September 15th, he's going to make his first public appearance, as far as our show goes, on that stage for the O&A Traveling Virus Comedy Show.
Ooh.
I think he's going to sit on stage and all that. But, well, I got an email from his friend Bill. We're 40 minutes into the show. No Tom, by the way, which makes us all very nervous.
Ooh.
Is Tom alive? Information since last week, according to Tom's friend Bill. This is what Bill wrote. It all started with a flooded toilet.
Doesn't it always?
The second floor toilet next to his room and primarily used by Tom, but open to all the happy tenants of the rooming house, clogged and flooded the house.
Lives in a rooming house with a common bathroom?
That's the first depressing thing we learned about Tom today.
That's depressing.
All right, why don't we count how many depressing things are in this email, by the way? That's one. This destroyed the sheetrock and floors below. The one woman in the house to freak to the landlord. What? The one woman in the house freaked out, I guess, to the landlord. He mistyped there. We think she stopped the toilet. Tom, not being home, came back to the house to this disaster. After cleaning up, he was blamed for the flood. This caused him to get upset, flaring up his sarcoidosis.
Ew.
I know I spelled it wrong, this guy writes. And in turn, giving him chest pains. Jeez, come on. During this episode, his landlord gave him 30 days notice to leave. Oh, my God. So how can this day get better? Off to the cardiac unit at blank blank hospital in Bronxville. He thinks the unit has been outsourced to India.
Well, that seems to be what's going on in hospitals.
Now it gets better. Due to his condition, he is on a full regimen of pain control. This included methadone. Yes, it is used on addicts, but it's also prescribed for pain and can picked up from a pharmacy. Can be picked up from a pharmacy. Typos all over this email. Well, you know how his speech sounds on the phone? His body movements are slowed by the pain meds, and along with his joint problems, gives him a junky look sometimes. Well, whenever a new person asked what meds he was taking, he would tell them. They would follow up with, what clinic do you get your methadone from? This drove him even more insane, to the point he insulted his assigned doctor and country of origin. This doctor also declared him free of an incurable sickness because the x-ray was clear. His x-ray is like looking at a stormy sky. I do not know who they switch with, but I feel bad for the other guy who has Tom's x-ray. Also, they messed up the x-rays.
I think they switched it.
And they basically said that Tom is cured of his incurable sickness. Oh, how bad is this hospital? All right, I got that. Imagine just coming in, getting an x-ray, the doc looking at you in horror. Anyway, this is pretty much his week. One last thing. His car has been declared unrepairable. Homeless, sick, and a dead car. Wonderful.
All right.
Signed, Tom's friend Bill.
Can I add something?
Yeah. Club Soda Kenny.
Yeah, I also got an email from his friend.
Yeah.
And he needs, like, a handicap parking spot.
Yeah.
So he can, like, bring him in the van and everything. There's 1 million handicap parking spots in the parking lot. You know, they usually in every parking lot, they accommodate handicapped people. So there's my answer to your email.
Have a heart.
Are you mad?
No, it's like like all of a sudden he's like,
you're bothered because Tom's friend wants a handicapped spot so we could get Tom on stage at the Camden show.
Not too many cripples come to our show. I'm sure he'll get a good spot.
Cripples.
Oh my God, Kenny!
Not many people with polio.
There'll be plenty of handicapped spots for you.
So he's thinking if a bunch of handicapped people come and take up all the handicapped spaces, he wants a handicapped spot for the handicapped spots.
Yeah,
he wants a little extra.
Yeah.
What else does he want?
The list you pretty much had, and then the one extra thing he sent me is like make sure you had a handicap spot, and you'll be taken care of.
All right, well, Tom hasn't called yet, so...
No.
Hopefully Tom will call and let us know that he is indeed alive. All right. We got Brooklyn Ace on the line. Our phone number, 877-212-O&A. What's up, Brooklyn Ace?
Actually, I was calling to see if I could get tickets for tomorrow's show.
Brooklyn Ace, you're like a faithful listener to the show. Why didn't you get your tickets before now?
This little problem called cash flow. And yes, Jimmy, you can abuse the shit out of me because I expect it from you.
Use dirty language, sir. Why would I abuse you because you don't have money? I'm not abusing you.
Why would we abuse you because you don't make a lot of money there, Brooklyn Ace?
Wow, I did curse. Sorry about that.
And why are you topless? This is creepy. They made your Pal Talk screen larger, and I see you with your crazy beard and you're topless.
Yeah, that better.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks. He blanked out the screen.
Blacked it out.
So what do you do that you don't have any money, Brooklyn Ace?
No, actually, it's not what I do. It's called my wife is a pain in the butt and spends everything.
Oh, no. I don't even think the ticket's that expensive.
On what?
Yeah, what does she spend your money on?
You ask it. You know that? Tell me, because I can't figure it out. Every time I turn around and come back with the check, I'm sitting here going, wait a minute, where's all the money?
Oh, boy. You don't take care of your own funds, huh?
Nah, let her do it. It makes life
That's
easier.
a great idea.
You know what it is?
Makes life easier. You're calling up for tickets because you can't afford them.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like she made it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Wow, you really sound like you're in a bad place.
Yeah, I'm thinking that my wife should have a different name that starts with a J lately.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, Tom, you're a faithful listener. I'll give you a pair of tickets. No problem. All right, we'll give you a pair. I guess you just have to hold on the line.
Wait.
All right. What happened?
If he can't afford tickets, how's he going to pay for the parking?
He's so angry.
Why are you angry today,
You in the parking, Kenny.
Why is
the
Kenny,
parking?
Why are you angry, Kenny?
No, today's a beautiful day. I'm just like, I'm just stating a fact. Like, he can't afford a ticket. How is he going to pay for the parking?
How are you going to pay for the parking, Brooklyn Ace?
I'll work it out.
You got to pay for parking?
How much is parking?
How much is parking?
I don't know. What do they? That's how they get you.
I would say about.
That's how they get you.
Brooklyn Ace, when we're tooling through the parking lot, if I find you, I'll just give you the freaking parking money, no problem. That's how we handle that, Kenny.
A lot of people saying they don't think there's paid parking at PNC for events like that.
Maybe there isn't. I don't know.
Oh, God, he doesn't even know. What about the parking that might not be?
And the gas and the tolls.
No, I just know in the last show,
yeah,
like you guys did the right thing and gave out like free military tickets and everything.
Yeah.
And then the venue ripped off the military people by charging them $6 a piece for parking. Even if there was 4 in one car, they had to pay per person.
I forgot about that.
Per person.
Some of the military guys got a hold of me in the parking lot. They're like, man, thanks for the free tickets, but they got $6 a piece from us as we came in here.
Oh, who charges by the person?
By the person for a car.
You can't do that.
Well, supposedly that's what they were doing.
What venue?
In Virginia.
Nissan Pavilion. That's what I was told. If it's true, I don't know, to be honest with you. But that's what the military guys told me.
They charged per person? The military guys coming in? I can see charging the cars.
Per one car, yeah, because it takes up one spot.
How would they know if it's military guys and they're trying to get a little extra money from them? Or were they doing this with everybody, $6 a person to get in?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I wasn't really, sure about the info I got, so.
Yeah, let's find out. But we should ask
Pete. Are you looking at Pal Talk right now?
Oh, God, what are you doing? I turned you off a while ago. Why, what's up?
All right. Now, Lex just came up with a great line. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's true.
All right. Well, Brooklyn, we'll give you a pair of tickets, okay? Courtesy of Blades of Glory on DVD in stores everywhere Tuesday, August 28th. Got to get that plug in, all right?
Yeah, thanks.
Everything else good with you?
Yeah, everything's cool.
Everything's cool. He's just sitting in the dark. Look at him. He's just sitting. Looks like you're in a submarine. Oh,
and now he turned the light on for you.
Oh, turn the light off. That room's depressing.
All right. Thank you, Brooklyn Ace. Now everyone's going to call for tickets. Brooklyn Ace just called at the right time there. What can I tell you?
Can I have tickets?
Hey, Jimmy, how was the book signing?
It was good. It would have been. We should have waited a week. I knew we should have, because that's when the Boston is twice as full next week because the students coming back.
Yeah.
We still did nice. But
goody.
I prefer to avoid a week.
How was Toucher and Rich in Boston?
Really great. Those guys were fun to do, man.
Yeah.
It was a fun show.
They got a nice buzz up there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They're on BCN in, the afternoon?
I think, I'm guessing drive time 37.
Yep.
And we went up and did the show. And they have a bunch of guys in the studio. It's a really fun vibe.
And you had to go up there with Kenny on a train, I heard?
Yeah, we slept. And my publicist came up and... because her husband's brother is involved with BCN, so we just slept on a train.
Yeah, where did Kenny end up sleeping after?
I got up this morning. I made up the guest room for him. I kept a light on for him. Kenny was supposed to crash at my place because rumor has it, not rumor, he told me that they were going to get home from Boston really late, and he was just going to sleep in his car.
I'll sleep in the car.
And I got a nice guest room finally. I'm living like a human being. It's all a brand new bed, brand new sheets, brand new blankets, brand new, everything brand new.
Yeah.
And washed. Because I know he's a germ freak like everybody else around here. And I left the light on for him, as they say, in some of those old commercials. And I got up, and of course, the light was still on, and Kenny did not take me up on his offer, on my offer.
But and really, I do appreciate it because you have such a lovely estate, and you know, and you deserve to have such nice accommodations. But we spoke very late last night too, so I was concerned about you getting your beauty sleep also.
I told you that I wouldn't even know if you came in the front door.
I know, but James and I got home earlier than we expected because our driver from Boston was an animal. We got back from Boston in like 3 hours.
Are you
that
kidding?
guy was great.
Yeah.
Steve from Bayshore. Kenny climbed up his magic beanstalk and slept in the clouds.
So where'd you sleep?
I went home.
You went all the way home after dropping off Jimmy, who lives right next to me?
It takes me a half hour. I'm home in my own bed. I got up, took a shower this morning, like, you know.
Yeah, but that's another half hour home and another half hour back. That would have been an extra hour of sleep.
Yeah, but we slept later today a little bit.
You're just dumb.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a given.
You're just dumb.
Yeah, everybody knows I'm big and stupid.
I'm never offering again. You know that. Right?
Oh,
sleep in your stupid car.
Wow.
Well,
because now you're.
I went home.
But you will next time.
All right, thank you.
You're just stupid.
I know.
All right.
But you heard that Kenny didn't accept your invitation.
Of course.
You hurt Opie's feelings.
Because Kenny takes care of us, and I wanted to take care of him for once.
You do.
But this is the thing. I'll get into it for a second. Kenny doesn't know how to let people take care of him.
Right.
It's bizarre. He always feels like he's a bother. He jokes about it, but he's not joking that he's just a help. He wants to be treated like he's just a help. And he doesn't want anyone to do anything nice for him.
Don't go out of your way.
Exactly.
And it's just bothersome.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Hope saying that he offered to as a friend, he offered you something. He feels like you rejected his friendship in a way because you offered.
Not even. I think it goes a lot deeper. I think Kenny just doesn't want people taking care of him for whatever reason.
Yeah, I just don't want to impose. Like, even the attention now is unwarranted. I don't deserve it.
Why don't you just leave it as an open invite?
No.
Just like,
sleep in
all right,
your stupid car.
If next time, if you feel like it, an open invite.
Yeah.
That's not from me, believe me.
I know.
No, me neither. I was just the opposite. I'm like, oh, Christ, he's going to want to sleep on the couch. I'm not going to bang my chick.
I know. See, that's why I don't want to cramp anybody's style.
I just picture waking up early in the morning and going downstairs and seeing, like, his little boxer short butt sticking out from the refrigerator. What do you got? You got any milk in here? And, like, just kind of running the joint as you're trying to leave for work. It's like, yeah, it's in there somewhere, Kenny.
See? Yeah, who needs that vision?
Then he doesn't leave. You come home, hi.
It's like Stephen Wright on the couch and half-baked. He's just there.
I'm thinking more like single white female. He just like... all of a sudden he has the same hairstyle as me and he won't leave.
Well, people are suggesting or wondering if you already had the sign made up that said Kenny slept here in the room. The Kenny room.
All right, we got to take a break. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Still to come, we got Bob Saget coming in. We got Mick Foley coming in to feed Sam some steak and rice. And Sam better put on that outfit that the WWE sent us. And what else? Car Crash Comedy. When are they supposed to arrive?
They're here.
They're ready.
They're ready?
Ooh.
Yep.
So why don't we do Car Crash Comedy next and get it over with?
Why not?
Is everyone
Why not?
ready to go?
All ready to go. All filled.
So we're not waiting for anyone?
Nope.
Let's do Car Crush Comedy next.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a plan, right?
Please.
And we're still sitting around waiting for Tom to call us. It's been an hour.
Yeah.
No phone call from Tom yet this fine Friday. It's Opie and Anthony. Drew Boogie live in studio. Take us out, Drew.
is Rich Voss, VOS. August 30th through September 2nd, Rich Voss, myself, will be at the Pittsburgh Improv. That would be August 30th through September 2nd, the Pittsburgh Improv. Come on down. For info, go, I don't really have them posted, but you can go to rich@richvoss.com. No, my website's richvoss.com or MySpace. But I don't have any of these dates posted yet. Maybe I'll do that this weekend.
Radio Shock Jock.
Opie and Anthony.
We're back! And strong as ever. We're back! And we're better than ever. We're back! Whoa!
Take that, RothArmy.com.
Nice.
It's Opie and Anthony, and of course, Jim Norton.
We've been away for a long, long time.
True Boogie doing that live in studio for everybody today.
We're back.
Stupid Roth Army. Yeah.
We're back.
We're getting ready for Car Crash Comedy. Up for grabs, the opening slot at tomorrow's show at the PNC.
Slot.
In Homedale, New Jersey. Tickets still available. Don't forget about the tailgating that's going to happen. I don't know what's going on with the drinking in the parking lot. I'm hearing they're banning it. I'm hearing they're going to kind of look the other way as long as you're not overdoing it. I don't know what's going on because we're getting lots of email from people.
Well, from what I've heard, you can tailgate. They're allowing tailgating.
Right.
So use common sense.
Okay, yeah, just be...
use your best judgment.
Just be responsible.
Right.
And then knowing our creepy listeners are going to start the whole day in a rest area again. Remember last year?
Now I remember that.
Last year, the parking lot, opened at 4:30, somewhere around there. And that wasn't good enough for a lot of the O&A pests. Mm-hmm. So they met in a rest area and started their tailgating.
Yeah.
You got to love them.
Through a hole, drilled up.
You got to love our listeners.
Between the stalls.
So Car Crash Comedy's about to begin, but I think we got to get a Is Tom Alive update here. Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Ooh.
And we got to be honest with everyone. This was kind of a throwaway thing that happened about 3 or 4 Fridays ago.
Yeah.
And now we're stuck with this thing.
Aw.
This Is Tom Alive bit.
Kind of liking the little guy.
Yeah, we're getting to know him. Now we're in a little too deep here.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, Tom is alive. Tom!
Yes, I am alive.
How are you, Tom?
Had a very, very hectic week. Actually, I spent the week in the hospital. I had a heart attack one day.
Wait,
we've just read the email from your buddy Bill, I guess?
Yeah.
And you had a heart attack this weekend? When? Or this week?
Monday.
Monday. And it's Friday, and what? You got better?
I just left the hospital against medical advice. The hospital, I might as well have been in Bangladesh.
Really?
Or Bollywood. There's more Indians there than in India.
Yeah.
And they...
Well, some Indians make fine doctors, though.
Yeah, a lot of them make fine doctors.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Not the hospital you were at, though? No.
No.
So-
They come across as making fine doctors, but when a doctor said she's been a doctor for 15 years and asks, where do you get your methadone from? What clinic? And I'm like, clinic? I go to the pharmacy with a prescription. And she's like, that's you're lying to me because that's not how it's done. I've been a doctor for 15 years and I've never heard of such a thing.
Well, maybe if you're a heroin addict, then you go to the clinic, the methadone clinic, and get it. But in your case, you use it for pain management?
They switch me to it, and it's used for pain. And as long as it's used for pain and is prescribed by a pain specialist, the prescription just has to say my name and for pain management.
Tom doesn't sound as sharp as he has in past weeks. No, Tom. Are you? Is it the medication you're on?
I'm not even. Haven't taken it. I haven't taken it today.
Yeah, your speech is a little off.
They cut me off.
Oh, they did.
The hospital. Once they heard methadone, they were treating me with the utmost respect. But once I said the word medications and methadone, they mistreated me. But my pain management doctor is, I gave them the names of all the doctors, and he's making a complaint to the New York State, and he says they're all gonna get in trouble, if not lose their license.
All right, Tom. Tom.
And
Oh boy.
And so the rooming house.
In trouble focusing.
Yeah. We didn't know you were in a rooming house with others, and you had a heart attack in the rooming house.
No, it's not a rooming house. It's a house. I rent the top floor, and then the guy rents 2 bedrooms on the other side of the house on the bottom floor.
Why can't you live on the ground floor? By the way, you have a tough time breathing. Why are you going up and down stairs?
Because it's the biggest area of the house. I wasn't gonna go. They showed me.
He's deteriorating.
Hey, Tom. So what happened?
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah. What?
Let's say my landlord, the stupid bone, gave me a call from England and said, I want you out of there in 30 days.
Why does he want you out of there in 30 days? Now we got to find him This is getting too involved, man.
Like you said, worst luck in the world, yes.
Wait, why does he want you out in 30 days? Try to focus a little bit, Tom.
Well, he wants me out because I refused to pay for the damage in the kitchen. I said I'd pay for half, but I wasn't even home when the toilet overflowed. And
so why are you paying for half of the damage that it caused?
Yeah, I wouldn't pay for anything.
So a toilet overflowed when you weren't even there. So someone was using this toilet, right? Everyone gets to use the same toilet.
He said, and he said the other 2 denied using it, so it must be my fault.
So what? A lot of water came out of the toilet because it was clogged and messed up your kitchen or something?
Somebody clogged the toilet, probably upstairs or probably downstairs toilet.
Okay.
And the toilet was, somehow running because he had some inferior guy come in here to fix some stuff, and the hot water is, the cold water is getting hot water.
I am so lost.
The toilet's
Tom.
getting hot water.
Tom, could I ask you something? Okay, are you there? Are you there? Okay, listen up. What's going on with you that's different now than last time we spoke to you? Because you sound confused, and you're not really on track like you have been in past conversations.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm upset and a lot to get off and a lot to do. I'm trying to do a couple things here at once.
You sound like you are on something though, because you're slurring a little bit, and you're kind of.
I took a sleeping pill last night.
So you're still trying to wake up from that, right?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, boy.
Tom, I'm worried because, we're on vacation next week, so we're not getting an update for 2 weeks.
You think you got 2 more weeks?
We're not on vacation for 2 weeks, but by the time we roll around to the next Friday, it's going to be a 2-week period.
Do you think you got 2 weeks in you?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah?
I think I do. Yeah, because I want to make it to September 15th.
Well,
in Camden, you're going to be on that stage with us.
Oh God, that's what you're living for? What? We got to come up with something after that now. Yeah. We got to have a reason for him to keep going on.
Well, we're going to be throwing a Halloween party.
Yeah, we got a Halloween party,
possibly in Boston. So maybe we bring you up to Boston with us.
And go to Boston.
Yeah, I have relatives up there.
All right, so you're invited to the Halloween party. Jesus Christ, we're going to have to keep coming up with stuff.
I know. Who are we kidding? We're really going to make arrangements for him to come to Boston?
Look, can we acknowledge something?
We have to.
We'll be lucky if we get him credentials to come backstage at Camden.
True.
We're in a weird...
I can't help him.
Yeah, how's he supposed to get there? What's he going to do, die? All right, thanks, Kenny.
We're in a weird situation here, man. This is like downer radio at its best.
If you want to drop the bit, that's fine.
No, we don't want to drop the bit.
No, you look forward to it, Tom. I could tell.
It's turned into more than a bit. It's,
Yeah, we're learning about
your life here.
A lot of things. We're learning there's some hospitals out there that are not as good as others, obviously.
Dave from Houston's got a good idea.
I don't see Dave.
I see Houston. Dave from Houston.
I don't see
line 3. Opie.
I don't say it.
He's on line 3. Dave.
Hey, I'm here. Good morning, guys.
How you doing? You got an idea for Tom?
Yeah, I hope you got that extra guest room we were talking about before that's not being used.
Mm-hmm.
Tom can come down there and move in with you.
And you know what, Dave? Let me follow that up with a great point. Ope has an elevator. Tommy wouldn't have to walk up steps.
Jimmy,
that's true.
The great point better be when I'm not home that you live right next door and that you could help out in this situation.
I
hate you, David.
No, that's a great idea.
I hate you, David.
Tom,
look. I got to be honest with you. I'm a very generous person, but Club Soda Kenny blew it for everyone. Now I'm turning my guest room into like a media room.
That's it.
Or a meditation room with little rocks and little like store bought waterfalls. Some kind of water motif.
How about...
Sorry, Tom, but Kenny wrecked it for everyone.
Are you afraid Big Duty's Tom would clog you on the bowl?
Yeah. We know it was you, Tom.
So Tom, you didn't even...
I wasn't even home all day.
Well, Tom, you didn't even explain. So why did this lead to a heart attack? And you were in the hospital pretty much the whole week.
I was really stressed out from... this Bones call, and the more I thought about it, the more I got upset, and I started to feel some chest pains.
Oh boy!
And I called my doctor. He said take a Valium and see if you could, relax. So I did that.
That was your doctor's advice to chest pains? Doc, I'm going numb. My chest hurts. Have some chamomile tea.
Try to relax. Maybe it'll just go away on its own. No one wants to be responsible.
Yeah, simmer down, Tommy.
Yeah. Stop overacting.
And
overreacting. Tom.
And so I went to.
Oh boy!
Is anyone still
our
listening
last
to
call?
this? I'm just wondering.
Oh, Tom.
Thumbs up or thumbs down? Or are people listening to this?
No, I
all right, so the chest
have
pains.
a bad feeling about you, Tom.
Yeah, the Valium, the nap, that didn't help, obviously. Then what happened after that?
Well, the chest pain got worse and worse, and about 4 o'clock in the morning, it was, I couldn't stand it. So, I called the, ambulance, and, shout out to Empress Ambulance. And,
shout out.
He's doing shout out.
He does shout outs to the ambulance
company that is rushing him to the hospital with chest pains. Hey, shout out to my boys.
Shout out.
All right, go ahead, Tom.
They were pretty cool. And, they were pretty cool. And,
oh my God, Tom, we're running out of time.
They took me to the closest hospital, which is like the worst hospital in the world.
Yeah.
People are wheeled in the emergency room, and most of the time they're wheeled out the morgue.
All right, a sense of humor's coming back.
The guy was wheeling me down and goes, here's the end of the line. I go, oh, don't tell me you took me to the morgue.
Wait. Did he just repeat it?
Yeah.
Oh, Tom. So, Tom, do we have to find you a new place to live now?
No, I'm going to find it. It's my responsibility. I'll take care of it.
All right, anything else you want to say this week? Because we got to move on.
Okay. I'm sorry I'm not doing too good there, but hey, maybe I'll bounce back. And you all have a great week.
All right, so we learned that the landlord wants to kick Tom out. Tom had a heart attack. What else?
He clogs toilets.
You clog toilets, but you don't remember clogging toilets. You're going to be at the Camden show, the last date on our comedy tour, up on that stage.
He's a sleeping pill addict.
You like sleeping pills. The doctor wants you to take Valium for your chest pains. Oh, my God.
That's funny.
Sorry, Tom. I don't mean to laugh.
Doc, my chest hurts. I have a double shot latte, Tom.
Right. And what else? What else? There was something else. Oh, Tom, you're still thinking about the gun and things?
Oh, yeah.
You're still thinking about the big ending?
Yeah.
Any closer to the big ending?
When I go back for the same tests they did at this hospital.
Yeah.
At Mount, a city hospital that specializes in it. I'll see what the real results are.
Oh boy.
I think there's also a website, istomalive.com. They're giving updates. This whole thing is taking on a life of its own. No pun intended.
Life
there,
of its
Tom.
own.
Yeah. All right, Tom. Well, just in case you don't know, Tom eventually said he will take his own life when it gets too bad.
Well, he doesn't want to kind of just rot away or be a burden or, so maybe live for another year incapacitated.
Right.
So he's kind of making up his own mind.
All right,
Take it
Tom.
one day at a time.
Anything else?
Yeah. Talk to me off air.
Oh, you want to get Ope's information so you know where to come to say?
Yeah. Get Ope's address.
What's that?
Why do you need to talk to us off air? That's kind of creepy to us. We like keeping it all on above the table here.
my gift.
Oh, that's right. You didn't forget. Did you? I got to buy him a MacBook. I forgot.
Oh, that's nice, Opie.
Because you're trying to...
I sent Steve the specs.
What the hell is going on here?
You sent Steve the specs? Well, what you need for your
I asked him if he needed anything that I would find it in my heart to maybe help out.
Better get next day shipping.
Well, yeah, no kidding. Now, if all I asked, Tom, if I give you this MacBook, that you put me in your will so I can get it back, and then I'll give it to a relative or something in 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah, no, you get it back.
And what video are you trying to complete? I forgot to ask you that last week. He's trying to complete a video, and that's why he needs a MacBook.
Yeah, great for editing video.
Absolutely.
The video is about sarcoidosis, pain management, and
it's going to be a scream on YouTube.
Yeah, no kidding. We'll add Benny Hill music to it to make it funny.
Yeah.
Lung transplant, and then there's a funny video about
cancer
situation I once had. 2 weeks from now, I'll tell you more about it.
Maybe.
I hope so.
When I finish that one you can put up on your website for fun.
We need a picture of you, Tom. You got to send a picture of you.
Oh, yeah, we do need a picture.
So we can humanize this a little bit.
Does he have a MySpace page? Is that?
You have a MySpace?
Actually, I am on FoundryMusic.com.
Of course you are.
Boy, yeah, I'm sure.
Can we see you, or is there a big flaming cog over your face?
I'm sure Steve officially owns you at this point. Who are we kidding?
I wanted to drive traffic. Slow Kettering.
The organ donor community is an untapped market.
Yes.
Yes. I wanted to drive traffic to Kohler toilets. They're uncloggable.
That's terrible.
Why?
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he's doing Steve lines.
Of course he is.
How do we find you on FoundryMusic.com?
It's probably under Dr. Nash 7.
Dr. Nash 7. Dr. Nash 7.
Dr. Nash 7. We can see a picture of you?
Pop them up there. Oh, this ought to take years and cost thousands of innocent lives trying to find this. That's not him.
No, you're
That's
not.
a sexy woman.
Yeah, you're not.
Are you a sexy woman?
You go as a sexy woman in your fantasy world?
No.
All right, we'll try to find your picture. If we find it, we'll pass it along to everybody else. All right, there you have it. Tom's still alive.
If not, I'll send you a recent one.
All right, Tom. Hang in there.
I mean, that one's from probably last year. But,
well, a lot of things
Hey,
change.
Tom, we're not going to be here next Friday, so the next update's going to be 2 Fridays from now. So could you do me a
might not
favor
either,
and just say your mom's box for us?
My what?
Just say your mom's box.
My mom's box?
No, say
your mom's box.
Your mom's box.
Your mom's box.
Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Well, that was downright depressing today. Learned a little more about Tom, though.
And not the upbeat Tom that we've heard in the past. This Tom, a little confused, a little slurred. His ideas weren't really put together very well.
And we're going to tear down a wall today. We're kind of stuck with this bit. You can't just, throw this bit away. Because I think he lives for this bit now.
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know, maybe we can make the updates a little shorter for everybody.
Just make it go away.
Make it go away.
This isn't exactly an intern in an elevator bit.
Can we just pull the shade down and make it go away? Like the old,
make it go away.
What were the coyote cartoons?
The train is ready to hit you.
Yeah, just pull down the shade and it goes away. All right, we got Drew Boogie playing live for us in studio. On the way, it's Car Crash Comedy, and Bob Saget joins the program next. But first, Drew Boogie on the Opie and Anthony Show.
When your health doesn't allow, let me hear you say, let me hear you say,
True Boogie doing that live in studio today. Taking the Shibo audio. It's Opie and Anthony. We're all eating omelets thanks to, Basil Tees and Tom's River. Thank you, Basil Tees.
Great stuff.
Stephen Farley, executive chef, cooking up the omelets for everybody today.
He's putting some steak. He's doing something with the meat, and it looks really good.
Well,
to all of us but one.
He's starting to prepare the steak that Sam's going to eat.
Ooh, Sam, look at that.
And McFoley's going to be feeding Sam the steak after Sam puts on the outfit that the WWE sent for him today. You getting excited there,
No.
Sam?
No. Why would I put on an outfit? Now, Steve is trying to find sweet potato pie. Nobody likes sweet potato pie.
A lot of people do. I particularly don't, but a lot of people do. It's a tremendously popular treat. I say we get him an apple pie too. Give him two options. I mean, look, if he's going to go through with it and eat steak and rice, he should have a dessert option.
Yeah.
Being that he's a sweet boy
and wear some ridiculous outfit apparently, which that was not part of the original.
Yeah, you're a fan of wrestling, though, right?
Yeah, but
now they wear outfits. Do you consider them ridiculous?
No, because they're wrestling.
Yeah, but
WWE sent it, especially for you. They're way into this bit, by the way, up there in Stanford.
A wrestler coming in.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's going to be wearing like a Mankind mask and his Dude Love T-shirt.
But he did
when he was wrestling.
Dude Love. God, what an awful character that was.
I like.
What was it called?
Dude Love.
When he was Dude Love.
Yeah, it was. We should introduce Bob Saget as well. Bob's
eating.
Bob doesn't know what the hell's going on here, but basically Sam doesn't like many foods.
Grown-up food. He doesn't like grown-up food.
He's never had steak in his life. And we're going to make a really nice... Look!
There
Speak of the devil, Mankind. Get on the couch there.
How you doing?
On the couch?
Yeah.
Dude Love.
We were just talking about Dude Love.
Dude Love was my least favorite Mick Foley character.
Too, but you don't have to make it so public.
Dude Love.
It's like walking down the hall and hearing someone you think is a friend dogging you, man.
I'm sorry, Mick. It was just, I remember watching, though, and it was like, oh, here comes Dude Love. And they do some groovy, like, camera work with you, and it was very...
They did. They had me flying.
Yeah.
Flying through the thing. The whole theme song only had 2 or 3 words.
Yeah.
Dude love, baby. So yeah. But I'll go on record as saying when they first made me Dude Love, that was like the realization of a dream. I remember getting a call back when I lived in Florida, and there was it was like 7 a.m. Vince had probably been up for 3 hours. The guy sleeps like 2 hours a night. Hey, pal. Hi, Vince. How are you? I probably look worse than I do today. And he's, how'd you like to be Dude Love? Like he'd heard about this character.
You're going to be Dude Love!
Because it was like a thing I wanted to be when I was younger before I realized nature didn't cooperate with me. Is that it? Yeah.
The Dude Love.
That's your thing, right? When you were Dude Love?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Somehow it was the disco hippie.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
Hippie. But it was fun. When we originally did it and I was Stone Cold surprise partner, it was fun. That was like in July. We call it the Summer of Love. But I came to the realization that when I was dancing in Dubai in November, trying to kill time so I didn't have to actually wrestle Jim Neidhart, I was like, man, this has gotten really old. So, yeah, it is one of those things. Somebody asked me, said, weren't you 3 characters? I said, yeah. He goes, you were Mankind and Cactus Jack and what was that other one?
The other one.
I don't know, man.
Where you're wearing the tie-dye shirt.
You don't remember, I'm not telling you.
People are requesting Angry Vince, but you could have told Vince you didn't want to be Dude Love.
Well, I did. I didn't know how bad it was going to be, Mick.
You're gonna be Dude Love. You hear me? You're gonna be it whether you want to or not. Angry Vince.
That's a very good Angry
I
Vince.
love Angry Vince.
Love Angry Vince. That's my favorite thing. Ants do.
Put the tie-dye shirt on and put it on now.
Or you're fired.
You're fired.
You know my favorite thing Vince ever said to me? You know, he managed to extend that fired into like 8 syllables. He wants it. I think he was telling the truth. You know, he thinks I'm a pretty good guy. And he goes, Mick, I have to tell you, as a human being, you're not bad, but as a businessman, you suck.
Well, we're having problems with the bit there, McFoley.
What's wrong?
Sam, well, the WWE, they were nice enough to send down an outfit for Sam's bit today.
Well, we don't even know what this is. Opie took a look and just started laughing his ass off. Me and Jimmy and the rest of the guys, we don't know what this outfit is.
Sam, go into the bathroom and put on the outfit.
But here's the deal with Sam also.
Okay.
Sam is a little bastard.
Yeah.
Sam is the guy with the camera that is laughing all the time somebody else is getting crapped on this show.
Laughs at everyone else's misery.
Videotapes everyone.
Right. Yeah.
He's been, how long you been with the show?
Well, I started interning like a little over 2 years.
A little over 2 years. He has never been thrown under the bus at the brunt of our abuse or anything, but he laughs and laughs when anyone else gets crapped on. This is the first time we found something that he's a little, you're a little weird when it comes to your eating habits. He eats like an 8-year-old child. He eats chicken fingers, fish sticks,
fish bakey,
French fries. Do you eat French fries?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, things like that. Pizza, Elio's Pizza, and milk.
Is this all how your mother fed you? Is that what this is about?
We had her. We had Sam's mom on the phone
to try to get an understanding as to why he eats like an 8-year-old.
Were you breastfed?
No.
My mother said I was allergic to her breasts.
Really?
Every time her bra came off, I broke out in hives.
Really?
No.
Still?
To this
Can I
day.
just say for the record, there's something surreal about seeing Bob Saget behind the monitor.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
You're lucky I'm not in the back with a hacksaw and a woman doing scenes from Very Bad Things. An omelet kind of protects me right now.
We had that image of Bob Saget, because obviously the wholesome TV shows you've done of just going the complete opposite end. Now, if you've seen his stand-up,
yes,
it's very filthy,
yes,
very funny, but very dirty. We wanted to go even further and just laugh as we see him dismembering a prostitute in a bathtub.
Oh, I forgot about
as he
that.
just hacks on a head off and making like jokes about it, like, ha ha, this bitch is gone, right?
I know it'd be cute, innocent jokes. It'd be really silly.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
she'll
my
never
head.
get ahead in life, and just covered in blood, nude.
Real prostitute?
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
Why not?
Well, you could just get an actress. It's the same thing, right?
Yeah, sure. Some actress.
Two Impalas and a couple ropes. Just have them go in different directions. I'm just a bystander.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
Then
It's
I
like,
send
wow.
it into Tom Bergeron. Get it on the new show.
Yeah, boing. You do a boing sound effect.
Let's get Sam in the bathroom.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Here's
Sam-
your outfit.
Well, who's filming? E-Rock,
Now
right?
he has to put everything on that's in the box.
Yeah, everything on. Don't come out until it's all on because I want the big reveal.
Sam,
Look at Travis just laughing with the camera. See? It's not
Amazingly,
it hurts,
can I just
doesn't
point
it?
out that the poor diet hasn't seemed to have affected Sam's muscle mass. Apparently getting enough protein to maintain that.
Yeah.
Sam doesn't like being the center of attention, man.
You know that's bad when I'm making fun of somebody's physique, right? That's bad news.
Well, Sam's a slight guy. He's,
All right, Sam, why don't you go in there with the microphone and the big reveal. You'll see what's in that box, and then we'll get some kind of reaction from you as you go through the box.
Another fun fact about Sam, he is related to Thomas Jefferson.
Yes, true.
Yeah, they trace back his family tree, and he's related. Now, from the hair, it does kind of... The rumors about Thomas Jefferson perhaps having some lovers out in the slave house. We still don't know about that.
No.
Because you do have the hair of an African American.
That I do.
Yeah. But you're very white.
Yes.
Extremely white.
Right.
He could be the whitest black man. I think we found him.
Yeah.
Right
now, that was just a little fun fact. Don't try to put this off by
he's
elaborating.
miserable.
He is
Come on, Sam.
not like it. He hates this stuff when it's him.
Yeah.
Oh, he hated.
All right,
Can't wait to see his little wrestling outfit.
I want to see it.
E-Rock, go in the bathroom with the box.
All right, you look how happy E-Rock is.
Oh, E-Rock is smiling.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's got a jar full of mayonnaise and a tablespoon.
All right, Sam is now in the bathroom. The door is closed. He's in front of the box.
What's the outcome of this? Does he have to do this at the virus thing tomorrow? Or?
Nah, Mick Foley is here just to feed him steak. Like that's it. Like he would feed like his own little kid or something.
To try to get him back into shape.
Yeah, there's something happened when he was a kid that he doesn't eat like an adult. So to put him back in that atmosphere, and Mick is a great dad. He's written books and children's books and stuff. So I think it's a good kind of father figure thing to maybe just take a couple of pieces of steak and fling it down his throat and maybe cure him of this.
Is it rice too? Right, we have rice, right?
Yeah, it's the texture of rice.
So he's making it.
But I was told I could use force here.
Yes.
Oh, whatever you got to do, man.
I don't use actual force with my own children. Sam's no child.
You got carte blanche.
Okay, good.
Force would mean it's like you're going to stuff a turkey.
Exactly. Put it wherever you need to put it.
A wad of rice and steak down into his center of his stomach.
His mom tried forcing rice on him once because I guess she got really frustrated and squeezed his little red cheeks to open his mouth and shoved some rice in his mouth, and he promptly vomited all over the place. This is when he was a kid.
Can I get like a rain slicker in that case?
There might be some projectile vomiting.
Hey, Sam, how's it going in there?
You gotta be totally crazy.
See? Look, see?
Don't say it. I don't know what this is.
You can hear it in his voice.
I just want to see it.
I haven't seen the outfit, so I want to see Wrestling Sam's outfit.
How far away from...
Wait, he's coming out. These won't fit. These are little kids' hot pants.
Oh, put them on.
Put them on.
Put them on.
They stretch.
Fit one leg.
You're going to put those pants on, and you're going to put them on now.
Our child-sized boxer briefs. This is a jock strap.
What else is in the box?
There's child-sized underpants and then an XL T-shirt.
Stretch the waistband on that. Pull it. See? It stretches.
It'll fit you fine.
And then a towel, as if that's going to stay. And flip-flops, a Triple H bib. And some.
So what seems to be the problem?
Yeah. The WWE sent this stuff over, and you're gonna put it on.
Absolutely.
These pants won't fit. I need.
They
pants.
will fit.
They'll fit.
They stretch.
They're stretchy pants. You'll be terrific.
I've never seen. Did you ever see anybody else complain this much about doing something?
Let me tell you something about spandex, my friend.
Yes, you know a little something about spandex there, Mick.
There's a reason I stopped wearing it. About the 300-pound mark. It was true. Rock and I were up on top of the cage, fighting it out. It was this great dramatic scene. But the lighting was such that when I turned, there were like 10,000 dimples in my ass. And I just said, time for the sweatpants.
I thought it was just because, you're on the fence in a cage for a while and pressed against it. No, it was just all natural.
No, it's natural. It's hideous.
Sam, you all right?
No.
Oh, he is so upset. Than has a good insight on Sam because you work with him.
Yes.
You do the Than and Sam show with him. So you know a little bit more about him, his little quirks that he has. He doesn't like this kind of attention.
No, Sam, he can make fun of anybody. If you go after him, he can take care of himself very well.
Yeah.
But this kind of stuff where he has no defenses.
Yeah.
The diet thing, it physically makes him nauseous. And then you throw in one of his favorite people ever.
Yeah.
If we want to make this especially humiliating, do you want me to make him get dressed? Do you want me to force him to put on the clothes?
If he refuses again, then we're going to have to force Mick Foley. We'll have to force you into those clothes.
And Sam's a huge wrestling fan, by the way.
Oh, my God.
That's his dilemma. He's like, he gets to interact with Mick Foley, but he doesn't want to.
But in a way, he absolutely doesn't want to.
See, is this somehow similar, like, Bob, when someone sees your stand-up and they're not aware of what it is you do and they're expecting the...
Yeah, but I don't actually to become a Nazi Geppetto and try to put Pinocchio shorts on them so that cut off circulation in their baggage.
I'm just talking about the loss of innocence that
yes,
that same feeling. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've seen people get up and a couple of people have walked
in the past
because they don't. Yeah, they don't get it.
Yeah,
perhaps they think they're going to see Danny Tanner.
A few years ago, that's when I did the dinner show.
Yeah.
if your picture's on the menu.
Oh, my goodness.
What's going on in there, Sam?
I'm trying to fit these. This is children's clothing.
Attaboy.
Well, you're not.
You have anything
much
on
bigger.
yet?
Yes.
Hey, by the way, where's the rest of the staff? Is the entire staff coming in?
Oh,
The
boy.
interns, everybody should come in because this is like a team effort.
Yeah. Oh, this is his worst nightmare. The thing is, he likes attention because he's been on the Than and Sam show. He's Sam. He wants that kind of attention, but he doesn't want it in this capacity.
No, not at all.
He wants to be.
He wants this day to end.
The guy that gets to make fun of everyone else.
Yeah.
But it was time.
Sam, you almost done?
2 years in the making.
Almost.
Oh, he's mad.
Climbing in an air vent.
There's no
He's
acting
mad.
going on. He's not happy.
Well, we'll just watch Red Rum take a shower while we wait for him to.
And we got.
Look at her ass.
There she is showering.
Oh,
Nick, you better
Wonderfulness
not
of
look at
Pal
that.
Talk.
Do you know what? Is that
Don't
The
look at
Shining?
that.
Is it? No,
That's
it's not
up.
The Shining.
That's live.
Who
that
is
girl's
The Shining?
showering right now.
That's
Live,
Pal
yeah.
Talk.
It's Pal Talk.
The girl's live right now.
Because my 4-year-old is going to trick or treat as Danny Torrance this year from The Shining.
Oh, how adorable!
We watched it, and he came in the next day, and I woke up to my 4-year-old, and he's got kind of that same Danny Torrance hair.
Yeah.
And I woke up to my 4-year-old going, "Red Rum."
That's scary.
Red Rum. That's original, right? Yeah,
It's great.
He's not here, Mr. Foley.
You got to trick or treat at a lot of high-rise buildings so the elevator can get the full blood effect.
Here we go. I guess Sam's ready for the big reveal. Sam?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
All right, here comes Sam.
Here comes Sam. And well, you don't have everything on.
All right. Well,
What are you talking about?
Towel.
You don't have the bib on. You don't
There's
have
no connection device. This is
the belt. Well, tape it.
He looks like he lives on a kibbutz.
Triple H bib. Okay, he's got the belt.
this belt, and look, it says Sam on it.
Oh, they made a special belt for you, Sam.
Yeah. May I point out that he's got the SummerSlam Biggest Party of the Summer T-shirt.
Yes.
SummerSlam
the
coming to us
SummerSlam towel.
on Sunday.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Our pay-per-view event from the... it's not the Meadowlands anymore, right?
And I don't know the name
Continental Airlines Arena.
Whatever it is there, yeah.
The taping the Triple H bib on.
Thanks, Danny.
Anytime.
Sam's face.
Oh, he is not happy. Wow.
Sam.
He really isn't happy.
No, there's no faking.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, boy.
He is regretting
And-
the day his
Some other
great-great-grandfather ever had his way with Sally Hemings.
That Underground Railroad was a little too slow
Oh,
that
E-Rock
day.
found something that Sam forgot.
What'd you forget, Sam?
Sunglasses.
Oh, the sunglasses and now the belt.
That's
You got to put the belt on.
Yeah, put the Sam belt on.
Oh, you're just going to carry it on your shoulder.
All right.
All right, that's champion
Maybe
enough.
Mick Foley will sign some of this stuff for you.
Would you like that?
Yeah, sure.
Assuming, of course.
Wait a minute, E-Rock raises... So I'm sorry to interrupt you. Eric raises a good point. Eric, don't whisper. What?
Where are the boxer shorts? They're under the towel, stupid.
I think Eric is saying that Sam should just be wearing... Is that what you're implying?
I would concur because right now he looks as if he could be spending a day at the beach with a child's bib on. But
Yeah, so what we're doing is trying to convince Sam to strip down and do a pair of child underpants. What were they
Pinocchio
using
shorts,
on the show?
as Bob Saget
Pinocchio
pointed out.
shorts.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can lie.
My underpants?
Yeah.
And
You're
here
gonna be a
goes
real
the
boy
towel.
when this is over.
All right, look, what did you... You left on your boxers and rolled up the legs?
No, you really do need to eat
Look
something,
at this.
dude.
This is great.
Look at this. This is great. He's trying to downplay it. No, this is great.
Yeah.
It definitely is great.
I'm the champ.
He is so pissed, man. Oh, he's not happy.
We better get Sam's mom on the phone, man, to calm you down.
Yeah.
After the break, you gonna eat some steak?
I just would love to.
All right. Wow.
We got some rices ready, and we got some pie.
Another fun fact about Sam, when he was a youngster, he was featured on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
What was the show called?
Figure It Out.
Figure It Out.
Is that also about eating?
And figure it out. No, his race. And what he did was he put a quarter on his ankle, and through some wacky double jointedness, he's able to pop his ankle, and the quarter went flying. And they measured it, and he was
got a special talent.
A mere little tot of how old?
I was like 12.
He was like 12 years old and the same body.
Wow, a little smaller.
Yeah?
All right, he's smiling again. We got a little smile on
And then I remember, my legs are cold. I wonder why. I got no pants on.
I got no pants on.
He left his little undershorts on.
I know.
Little underpants.
Well,
we got to take a break. Bob Saget in studio, getting great reviews on your HBO special there, Bob.
I've been writing a lot of them.
Whatever works.
And Bob, of course, will be at the show tomorrow night performing. Mick Foley's going to be there tomorrow night at the PNC for the O&A Traveling Virus Comedy Show. Tickets still available.
Lewis is doing
Jimmy,
it too,
of
right?
course. Louis C.K., right?
Louis Black, I think.
Oh, Louis Black, of course, yeah. First date for Louis Black.
Yeah, I'd be happy to see Louis.
It's going to be very, very cool. We can't wait.
Boss, Otto and George. It's a great show.
Can't wait. We got 10,000 tickets sold already, and we might have another, 1,000 by tomorrow.
How many does that place hold?
I don't know, 17?
17. I mean,
cool.
Yeah, we're not selling out.
We broke the
but we're doing
record
pretty
last year for comedy show, though.
Yeah.
Which was good.
Biggest comedy show they ever did.
That's fantastic.
The Opie and
It's really
Anthony
been
comedy,
fun. I've had a blast on this thing, and it's fun. More fun hanging out. And I accidentally walked into Jim's dressing room. I thought it was mine. I was so glad he wasn't doing the deed.
If you understand what I was about to do, I was looking at, honestly, was looking at Craigslist when he walked in, and if you know I was alone, I was just going to start scrapping.
I walk in, internet's there. He lifts his head like he sensed some danger, but it was like, oh, it's a good thing you came in now.
Yeah, he lifts his head like a zebra at a watering hole when they hear something. What the?
I actually smelled somebody. I was like,
Very wild Animal Park moment.
All right. When we get back, car crash comedy and also Sam eats steak.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Oh, is he disgusted?
Yeah, we got to give away a slot on the tour.
Yeah.
For one of these, comedians. We got any names out there, or are they all like beginners, amateurs? What do we got?
Mostly up-and-comers.
Mostly up-and-comers.
Open micers? Some open micers?
I recognize a face or two.
Oh, you do? All right.
We'll see what happens next.
Yeah.
Drew Boogie spinning live in studio. Drew, what do you got for us? It's Opie and Anthony.
Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain. Chocolate rain.
Give you what you need.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. We got a full house today. We got Bob Saget in studio. His HBO special is going to debut.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still dry heaving after
sorry.
you said that.
Wow.
Oh, my God. We're doing today's show step by step.
Sorry about that.
I'm just hanging with Mr. Cooper today.
You're done with that whole full house crap. You don't want to ever hear it mentioned again.
Everything but the royalty checks, right?
Yeah.
They turn into $1.
Really?
Yeah, you can buy coffee, creamer. You got to be an owner.
Well, your HBO special debuts while you're going to be on stage at the Virus Tour tomorrow
it's really
night.
cool to me.
How cool is that? It's getting great reviews.
Thank you, ma'am.
New York papers are writing about it today. Gave you a full page in the
Really
TV
nice.
section of, I think it was the Daily News, not sure.
Daily News.
Daily News. Then we got Mick Foley enjoying some egg whites.
Egg whites?
No, regular eggs. Mick doesn't mess with eggs.
I don't know. It looks kind of white from here.
No.
Yeah,
He's enjoying an omelet.
Sam looks kind of white from here, too.
Yeah.
Looks can be misleading.
Can I say how good this steak is, too? I'm trying.
Oh, my God, right?
We're not giving Sam crappy food.
No.
This is really good steak.
Mick, cut into a piece of steak to prove that it's a nice piece of steak.
How
Look,
could
see?
I not like this?
It's a nice texture, ambiance.
Is Sam eating the steak?
And the rice.
No, we got, well, how are we going to do this? Sam's dressed and ready to go here. He's got his bib on. I wanted to talk to Sam's mom, but we couldn't get a hold of her.
Put him over there. We could all see him.
Yeah, all right. Sam, where you want to sit?
Where do I want to sit?
Well, I don't know. Like
At home. Oh, that's good stuff. How could you not like this?
Oh, it's amazing.
Look at it. Sam,
Yeah.
take a look. How could you not like that?
He doesn't know if he likes it.
like,
He's never had it.
It's not chicken. It's not white. It doesn't.
Oh. Wonderful.
Everyone is enjoying the steak that Sam's going to eat any
This is
moment
amazing.
now. All right, where's he going to sit?
They should sit on the couch together so we could feed him like a little baby.
It's like we're feeding him crap the way this is being set up. It's
sit next to your
such
hero.
good
Come on
stuff.
over, Sam. Sam's a big fan of McFoley too.
I'll
so
sit
this
next to Mick.
And by the way, Basil Teas, the food is excellent. We got to make sure everyone understands that because I don't think Sam is going to give the reaction of excellent food here.
Yeah, gagging on a piece of steak is not the greatest
endorsement for your restaurant. That's why I have to say everyone else is really enjoying the food today. Look at the big platter that Kenny has brought over.
Look
at that. He just like cringed and shivered.
He's itching his leg already.
Oh, this is garbage can.
He's got meat allergies.
You guys tell me when do you want this to proceed?
Well, we want to see a little show, Mick.
Okay, here we go.
You play a little airplane hanger.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Ready?
Just imagine a little
All
kid.
right, here we go.
Actually bringing a bucket over for him.
He'll be fine.
Sam, this is the first time Sam, who's about 23, 24, is trying steak.
He doesn't eat burgers. No. He doesn't eat steak. No beef at all. He eats chicken fingers and chicken nuggets and chicken and pizza.
All right, wait.
Helios.
We got Sam's mom on the line. Sam's mom.
Yeah, hi.
It's finally going down. We're going to feed Sam a piece of steak. McFoley's cutting it up nice for him.
I hope you guys aren't doing any kind of mental or emotional damage to Sam by doing this to him.
No.
Yes.
We're being very sweet to Sam.
We are. And we didn't do any switcheroo or anything. He's eating the exact same steak that everyone else is enjoying.
With child-size underpants on.
Oh, yeah. Mom, Sam has child-size underpants on. But he left his boxers on.
It sounds like you guys might have already sort of psychologically damaged him by the clothes you've put on him.
Well, it was the WWE. They sent a box of stuff for this bit.
Yeah. Well, then if it's the WWE, he can wear anything.
Thank you, Mom.
But he's got a bib with a skull on it. He looks cute.
It's a Triple H bib.
That's tough.
I think Sam is shy as far as how big he is down below. and that's why I had to keep his boxer shorts on and
a towel.
He's trying to cover up a world of goodness.
This thing earlier when you guys sent him off to get dressed, it seemed to take him a while to get those clothes on.
Yeah, he didn't really want to do it.
Oh. Okay, so now what, are you tying him down to a chair or what are you doing?
No, but that's a good idea.
That's the assumption.
Well, we told McFoley if he's not satisfied with Sam's eating habits, he can do whatever it takes to make sure Sam eats the steak. And McFoley, how much you weigh these days?
Weighing close to $3 bills.
$3 bills, Sam's mom.
Okay, that should be okay. That should handle Sam, right?
I'm just under 2.
Just under, huh?
Sam's mom, what's your name?
What's my name?
Yes.
Bobby.
Bobby, that's mine also. It's Bob.
Yeah, Bob Saget is talking to you.
And
hi, that's great. I feel, wow, this is exciting.
Oh, look at this.
You didn't say it was exciting when you heard that I was here. Thanks a lot.
Did he never eat meat? Like never tried it?
Never, ever.
Ever.
Why didn't you have him try it just when his teeth came in?
I did. I would bring it to him. He'd be sitting at the table. I would be trying to help. When he was an infant, never. He didn't like the smell even. He would turn his head away and start puking and stuff.
Wow. So you kept trying?
Yeah, I would try over and over. But you know what? The doctor told me to knock that off because he didn't really need it. If he didn't like it, not to make him eat it. He was getting, plenty of vitamins from all that chicken he was eating.
What kind of wussy doctor is that?
Yeah.
You gotta force feed these kids.
Now, what type of chicken is this? We're not talking about a grilled breast, right?
No, chicken fingers.
Fried chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you put the fried chicken in the Cuisinart and
Oh yeah, I did all that when he was tiny. Oh yeah.
dice it up and serve it as
all that stuff. Yeah, but he would, and I would do that with meat too in the Cuisinart. But no, he didn't want any part of it. Only the chicken.
Wow, that's about to change.
Amazing.
No potatoes unless they're French fried.
French fried potatoes, nothing like that. He eats like a child. We've said this before. He eats like he's 8 years old.
A little observation. Lewis Black has entered the studio. A good friend of the show.
Oh, wait a minute.
When did you guys become the Food Network? Seriously. I come in here, it's always a discussion about things that make me nauseous. And then it's like, what's your diet? Did you eat enough? What is this?
That's true. There's usually girls doing horrific things in here, and now we're like, hey, this steak is tasty. Would you like, what kind of spice are you using on that?
You know, Sam never ate meat as a baby.
Yeah, oh, God.
We do have
changed.
We have an executive chef making omelets for everybody today, Lois.
Well, I saw that, but you still don't discuss it.
We should just stop this, is right.
Lois,
oh, no.
But Sam has never tried steak before.
Never.
All right, Mick.
Well, that's a different thing than than this kind of sissy discussion. See, was it a problem with your molars?
He's right.
See your bicuspids?
I just had an image of angry Vince meeting angry Louis Black.
That would be
Louis Black.
You're angry.
Well, I'm angry too. Let's see who's angrier.
All right, let's see what happens.
Are we ready? Okay.
All right, let's
we got
give
Sam's
him a
mom
little.
on the phone.
We start. All right, I'm going to give you the choice. The opening course: rice or steak.
Start with the steak.
Let's start with the steak.
All right.
Okay, the cutting has begun.
There it is. It's a nice little piece.
We could make this quick and painless, or I could go with the rhymes.
Oh, there's a couple little grains of rice on there, too.
Wait, I want to hear a rhyme.
A rhyme coming up with, ooh, Sammy Whammy, what the steaky wakey? Does the airplane need to return to its hangar? Right, this is now he's like the fifth Foley child now. I've done this with all my children. But I will stab Sam with this plastic fork if necessary. The other kids didn't. Little Mick didn't get the stabbing of the plastic utensil,
He's
right?
not your kid. You don't
Here
care.
it comes. Open that mouth.
Come on.
Open that mouth. Open it. You ready? There's no parting of the lips here.
No,
Come on.
he's really.
All right.
His teeth are
There we
clenched.
go. Open that. Yes.
Now,
Chewing
chew
taking
it.
place.
Chew it. It's
No,
good.
no. Get
Chew
that
it.
garbage can away. Get
Chew it.
away.
Chew
Don't get
it.
in the
It's good
crutch.
steak.
Chew it.
It's all in your head, dude.
Oh, my
Don't
God.
spit it out. Chew it. He's starting to hack a little bit.
Mom, he's turning red. Is that okay?
Chew it good because you could choke on steak.
Oh,
Just chew. This piece is flying out of his mouth as he coughs.
He's kind of dry heaving. He
Keep
can't keep
chewing.
it down.
Keep chewing.
It's all in his head.
What is he doing? Spitting it out?
Well, he's coughing, like gagging, and pieces of steak are flying out of his mouth as he does it. He's
Now we're back to
he's got
the
a
regular
fist.
show.
He's got his fist to his mouth. His eyes are tearing, and he's trying to swallow now. His eyes are shut. His eyes are tearing.
I got to massage the back here.
Oh my God, he's like kind
Did
of.
you get it down?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
He's drooling. He's crying, and what?
Why are you tearing up? I don't get this.
Sam, how was it?
Cruel.
Describe it.
Bad. It was like chewing stuff that I didn't want to chew and then swallowing it whole.
But what was wrong with it?
It made me almost throw up.
Well, I know, but was it the taste?
Did it taste good?
Did it taste good?
It was like, I don't know. I couldn't even recognize the taste. But like, I would start chewing, and then the minute I thought I was okay, and then the juices came out of the meat, and I hit the back of my throat and started gagging again.
Well, let me tell you something.
There's a lot of
Mick
gagging
cut
going
off
on.
like an end piece that had a lot of brown. It was mostly well done. Mick, why don't we get that rare?
I prefer well done.
The piece that's a little more rare.
That's a little rare.
Okay.
You got to
Yeah.
try different styles to see which one you
take
like.
the middle right
When
out
you go
of
to a
that.
steak restaurant, they're going to ask you how you like it prepared.
Not at all.
There you go.
Hey,
Cut
wait.
the middle out of that.
It'll be fun for them to watch him eat this in a steak restaurant.
Just
You guys are damaging my boy.
Oh no, Bobby. He's fine.
Hey, Anthony,
Terrible.
back
Yeah.
to Louis Black, because the faces he's making over there.
But he's eating chicken. Did I
Yeah,
follow
he eats
that?
chicken.
He eats chicken, but he doesn't.
Fish.
Yeah, but
No, he doesn't eat fish.
You eat fish?
Fish sticks he'll eat.
Fish sticks.
You eat, how about breakfast? Do you have Lucky Charms? What do you eat?
Yeah, I'll eat cereal for breakfast.
What's your favorite cereal?
Lucky Charms is a good one for
I knew that for some reason.
Yeah, he
the
eats
youngest
kids cereal. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
What's wrong?
I can feel it in my throat. It's terrible.
It's steak.
Well, now
We
we got
can't
a
get enough of the
nice
steak.
rare piece coming up. Here it is, the second piece Sam, look at it. No
wait,
brown on this one. There should be a lot of juices in
Let's
this
go
one.
back to McFoley. All right.
I just had an idea. Last time I went with the rhymes. This time I'm going to up the ante. I'm going to do the Johnny Carson theme.
All right.
Tell Mick to be gentle.
Oh, he is.
Sam's mom is freaking out. Sam's freaking out. Louis Black is amazed.
This is like that thing. What was that show where you guys would chop things up and they would drink it? Remember that? And they were throwing up in the studio? This is like a mini version of it. But
Child's
it's steak.
version.
It's wonderful steak.
Back in the day, we would eat mice on our show and all sorts of crazy stuff.
This is very
Rats.
good steak.
We cooked up rats one day. We didn't get a reaction from the people that ate the rat that day.
No, they
we're getting
loved
from
it.
Sam today with a juicy steak.
Yummy.
I don't want rats or steak.
All right.
No.
All right, Sam's mom, listen in. Here,
All right,
back to
here we
McFoley
go.
with the Johnny Carson
All right,
thing.
the
I feel for this, but I was the guy in high school. I mentioned this in the book. I was the guy who ate weird things.
Right.
Back before it was cool.
Yeah, before like Jackass and everybody else was doing it.
And I was eating the worms before the boogeyman and made a mockery of it.
I could see that, though, because I remember the kid in school that would do that. You'd just be like, hey, man, eat this.
People were
Like,
throwing
all right.
the worms. They were throwing the worms at me, like to taunt me. And I figure, what better way to get back at them than to not only show that it didn't bother me, but I will eat this worm. And somehow that one lone worm-eating incident became like legend that I ate worms before every game. A plate full of them. That was real good for my dating career.
Yeah, I bet.
No wonder I went 0 for high school. Ready?
Here we go, Sam. The next wonderful forkful of.
Remember the
luscious
Jim Ross
steak.
interview? I said, do you think that helped out my relationship, Jimmy? Do you think girls wanted to kiss a boy who had worms on his breath? I was a good kisser. I never had a chance to show. What was I going to do? Practice on a pillow?
That sounds horrible, Mick. Here it comes.
You pinch the nose. You know what? I do that with my kids with medicine. I don't want to make this cruel. Pinch the nose, cutting off the taste, okay?
But it's not the taste.
It's
just
the texture. Yes,
It's the thought. The thought of that being in his mouth.
Don't stall because the rice is what he
Rice,
really
we
doesn't
don't-
want to
yeah.
eat.
Oh,
We don't
really?
want-
Okay. It's not the whole killing a cow thing, is it?
No, I don't care about cows.
It's the animal blood in his mouth.
I believe this is lean,
God.
this is
Care about
lean
that. It's
American
just-
bison here.
All right, here we go.
Good stuff.
All right, back to the Johnny Carson thing.
Go ahead.
Open
Come
the-
on.
open
I
the
am
curtain.
here. Oh.
Inedible. I can't.
Down goes.
All right.
There it is. It's a little bit bigger. Some hearty
There it is.
gristle.
There you go.
Come on.
Zesty taste of gristle in every bite.
Here you go.
All right. There we go.
There it
All right.
is.
A raw
Pinch it
peanut.
out. Oh,
no.
it's coming out.
Eat it.
Did it come out?
Nope.
Nope, he's eating it.
Let me quote Vince.
No, keep eating. Keep it in your mouth.
Sam's mom
Keep it
is
in your
gagging.
mouth.
Oh, he's
No.
gonna puke. He's
Chew
not
it.
even gagging.
You hold that in your mouth and hold it in there now.
You chew that steak.
You're gonna eat steak if it's the last thing you do. That's right. Chew it. Chew that steak. It's juicy.
This is the weirdest reaction I've ever seen to someone.
It's a good thing it's Mick Foley.
Really?
Yeah, see?
It's got like that spoonful of sugar, right?
Oh, he's having a tough time.
He's trying to swallow
That's
the.
it.
You got to chew it good.
He needs a little Mary Poppins show tune. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, the steaky go down. Yeah, did it. All right.
Oh, it's not. Look at
Very
him
good.
again. His eyes are tearing. His nose is running.
Why is his nose running, Mom?
Listen, because he's can't breathe or anything.
This is
He's
amazing.
having a hard time.
He's sweating.
trying not to cry because
Yeah.
he's doing all. You guys know he's doing this for the show.
Of course.
Yes, he wouldn't do this just to do it.
Certainly would not. Plus,
He's being a good sport, but
good thing you
you
guys
know.
have Mick Foley there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, try some rice, and then we'll maybe leave Sam alone.
Bobby,
He's
does this
dessert,
upset
too.
you?
He's a pie.
And the pie.
And the
I don't know why
pie.
he doesn't like.
It's
don't like
dessert.
pie.
You're going to have to eat pie.
All right,
Pie.
you got a special little something for the rice there, McFoley?
You got any meat pie?
Rice, baby.
Who's
I've got nothing.
Oh, yeah, that's good enough.
The professional comedians are looking at me like
They're laughing their asses
got
off.
Nothing.
You're cracking Louis Black up.
Rice, rice, baby's great.
Stick to the
He
wrestling.
doesn't like rice either.
No, he hates rice.
He doesn't
His
like the
mother tried
texture.
feeding him rice once and he threw it up.
Can we just switch to some sort of a psychiatric clinic show? Rice is. But you will eat oatmeal? No.
I'll eat oatmeal raw, uncooked.
Okay, yeah, well, you're totally sane. I eat dirt, I'll eat... what are you, not? It's rice.
Thank you, Louis. He eats like an 8-year-old. You don't really know this bit, but Sam's diet is the same as an 8-year-old. Seriously.
Elio's frozen pizza, fish sticks, chicken nuggets, chicken fingers. That's what he eats.
Sam, what did you eat last
like
night? He never disappoints. It's the same food an 8-year-old eats. Go ahead.
Last night I had leftover chicken fingers with like 3 or 4 pizza rolls. Like little mini pizza rolls.
Yeah, I hope they're mini.
And,
you don't eat those Mexican bed rolls.
Some little celery sticks, and then a glass of whole milk, because I like whole milk.
Okay. All right. And then dessert?
Dessert, I got, my girlfriend bought these Dibs. It's like little mini ice cream covered in chocolate with some little crunch bar things
Those
on
are good, yeah. How old's your girlfriend? 7?
That's the trouble. His girlfriend is actually a lovely girl who wants to like go out to dinner at a nice restaurant, and then they go out, and he's like trying to find something you could get at Chuck E. Cheese.
Hold on. Make a fuss. I don't make a fuss.
Well, you don't make a fuss, but perhaps she would like to dine with an adult.
Yeah. Everybody has more of a problem with my eating habits than I do. I'm good.
Yeah, that's what Sam's mom explained.
Yep.
He's a happy boy.
Be like everybody else.
Mrs. Sam, I just had a brainstorm here. I see we've got the coffee condiments over there. What if we got like half a cup of half and half, put some rice in it and a couple packets of sugar? It sounds like instant rice pudding.
I don't like pudding.
Pudding. All right, let's see what happens when you feed him rice. It's just plain white rice.
Just
Good white rice.
Just white, right? And now don't mess with me because this stuff will fall off the spoon.
Could you do the rice, baby? We kind of like that.
Rice, baby. Rice, baby. Under pressure.
Here he goes.
There you go. Hey, he's, yeah.
No.
He's trying even over rice.
It's rice. Oh, God. He just, like, swallowed it.
He swallowed it whole.
Yeah, it's done.
You didn't, like, roll that around. You roll this around in your mouth.
You didn't chew it. You didn't
He's
get...
still dry heaving. He turns red, and his eyes start watering immediately.
I think you need a bigger forkful.
No, that won't help at all. That would be very bad, and I might choke and die.
No, you
can't choke over a little rice thing.
You can't choke on rice.
How about one more, and then we'll move on.
Can I ask a question? Can I get a copy of this for my reel?
Yeah, believe me, it's all on the magic of videotape.
Big service.
Oh, wow, look at that big spoon.
It's terrible.
There you go.
You think you can fit
Yeah.
that?
You can fit that.
Big Sammy.
He's got a big mouth.
All right,
Ready?
Mick Foley
There you
feeds
go.
Sam some more rice.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Ricey. Come on, Sam. And your mom's listening.
Yeah,
Okay.
come on.
All right.
Here it
Ready?
is. Big spoonful.
Chew it up.
Get it all. No, spit it out. Don't spit it out.
Oh, my God.
Look at him chewing. He's chewing as fast as a chipmunk. He's trying to... Oh, God.
He's trying heaving into
Is
his
it that
head.
it tastes like... It feels like maggots in your mouth? Is that what it is?
It's the texture.
Is it the texture of all those little pieces
He doesn't
of rice?
want to talk. He's trying to get it down. You get it down?
Yeah.
He enjoys it.
It's down. It's down. Yeah.
Wow.
Now, would you ever eat rice in your everyday life?
No. How would I put myself through that?
But Maury is able to cure. But Maury is able to cure everyone's phobias.
Yeah, this is the way we cure phobias, like Maury Povich.
Yeah,
This
but
is-
wait, but, you
This
know,
is
at what
Manchurian Candidate is what this is.
Go to Lewis
At what
Black.
point, it's seriously, 8, 9, 10. At some point, you go, "Gee, no, it's rice. I'm not being forced to eat cat cervix." Okay? I mean, seriously, it's just. Is there a shrink somewhere? There's got to be deeper than this. This is a deep problem. There's a billion things to eat. You've cut off 98% of them. And to what end? So that I can sit here and watch you choke. It's rice. You eat oatmeal out of a box, Mr. Black. We got to get you to a nut. This is not for a diet show. This is a nut job show. It's rice. Oh, you're glad my mother's not here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at what's on the plate now that Kenny's
it's
bringing
dessert
over.
time.
It's 2 slices. One, I believe, is apple pie. And what's the other? Is that sweet potato pie?
Oh, lucky boy.
Wow, who's the lucky boy, Sam?
I have no idea.
Mom,
Yeah.
Has he ever eaten apple pie or a sweet potato pie?
Sam has not, no.
No,
Why doesn't he like pie? My mom is a wonderful chef. She makes pies from
would you know?
scratch. And, well, I eat like her cookies.
What type of pies do you make?
I make all kinds of pies.
But
Sam
no.
doesn't eat any of them. Whenever I make pies, I also make chocolate cake because that's the one thing Sam likes. So I always
Chocolate
have a
cake.
pie and a chocolate cake.
Does he go for a ride on the pony afterwards? You have a Shetland in the garage?
Sam's mom, I think you've, I don't know much about parenting at all. Believe me, I really don't. And you've raised a wonderful boy here, but just on the outside, I think you've spoiled him a bit. I think you've spoiled your little boy.
I think that's why God sent Sam, so I could spoil him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why God sent Sam.
It's like the definition of gay.
All right, we got to take a break. Then we'll have McFoley feed some dessert to Sam, and then we'll finally be done with this, Sam. And then we're going to do some car crash comedy as well with everybody in the house here. We got Bob Saget, Lewis Black, and, of course, McFoley. All three guys will be at the show tomorrow night at the PNC. For the big comedy show. So tickets still available through Ticketmaster. Also, Drew Boogie in studio playing us in and out of breaks. Why don't you take it away there, Drew? It's Opie and Anthony.
Life
Good evening. Good evening. Food, all right. All right. No, he's dead. No, my health doesn't allow it.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. By the way, a message to the affiliates. We're going a little late today. If you want to stay with the program, that would be awesome. We would love that. If not, we understand. But we have too much stuff to try to squeeze in here still. We got to go back to Sam eventually and have him eat his dessert. We got Bob Saget in studio and Lewis Black. Both those guys will be performing tomorrow night at the PNC as part of our O&A Travel Virus Comedy Show. McFoley's going to be there signing autographs and hanging out a little bit with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Right now, we're going to give away the opening slot to the tour.
Oh, we're doing the car crash comedy.
Yeah. We got, I think, 10 comedians. You guys can help us out, Lewis.
Yeah, I don't want to be the lone guy.
Help you out.
Are we going to make each comic that comes in? Do we make them eat steak and rice? Is that what happens?
Yeah. See if they vomit.
Well, just keeping with the humiliation theme, you know it's not just guys coming in here to do comedy, Louis. You know it's better than that by now.
Oh, that's great. I thought we were going to have to listen to it. It's live?
Yeah.
It's live.
Spectacular.
Should they be there or have to go stand up on the stage?
On the stage.
Or how about right in front of the chef as he's cooking more omelets?
Well, we need a space for the audience as well. So maybe.
All right, bring in the audience.
I'm thinking like if we could actually get him up on that little platform so he's got like a stage almost.
Yeah. Here's our potential comedians there, Lois. They're coming in one by one. One of these guys will open up the show tomorrow night at the PNC.
I'm way too close. This is freaking me out. You can't be that close.
Yeah, well, come. Can that mic reach over here?
Yeah, Lewis, sit on that couch.
Yeah, you could sit over there.
You can sit with McFoley and he'll feed you some breakfast.
Understand, Lewis. Yeah, Mick will feed you.
He'll feed you your omelet this morning. And give you your coffee in a sippy cup. But here's the deal, Lewis. These guys are going to perform. And when we don't like a joke, actually, Anthony kind of hits the car crash button.
But I will now take cues from professionals and everybody in the room.
Yeah, so if you want Anthony to hit the car crash because we don't have enough car crash buttons, you just kind of, point to Ann and he'll crash them. If they get 3 car crashes, they're done.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Where's the rest of our staff? We should have like an audience too. Like that's not just comedians.
Yeah, bring everybody in.
Next, comics are. They're not going to laugh at anybody.
That's the way we started.
No, we'll laugh.
Well, but they're competing, so no one would laugh at anybody else's crap if they're competing.
Yeah, they're not going to laugh at each
Now,
other.
these guys, do they understand that their careers are hanging in the balance? They're not only going to be judged by legendary stand-up figures, but by a pro wrestler as well. I could be the end of their career. Okay, all right.
Yeah, Mick Foley will be body slamming everyone that doesn't get through to the end of their set. What do they get? 2 minutes?
Yeah, 2 minutes or 3 car crashes.
Or 3 car crashes. Okay.
2 minutes seems like 10. I love this.
Louis, stay away.
You have no idea the hell that we used to go through.
I can't say no to somebody. always feel bad. That's one of my problems. You know.
Oh, don't worry. There's plenty of people in this room that could say no.
That's what we're here for.
Okay.
We'll make up for it.
We're here
How
to
about in
crush
Bob's
people's
case, he will
spirits.
say the opposite of what he really feels. So if he says it's great, we will know that's a...
Hey, I like that.
Can we go with that? It's nice.
That usually does happen anyway. Oh, you're going to do great. Cut to the guy's Grover in a trash can or whatever the heck is Oscar.
All right.
Homeless puppet.
Than is the host of Car Crash Comedy.
Yes.
Where should the guys sit, Dan? Where do you think they should? Because they're all just stand there awkwardly in front of the food. Shouldn't they sit somewhere so they can kind of watch?
Yeah, I kind of think Indian style, like it's story time on the floor. Is that cool, everybody?
Sure, and that's not passive aggressive to suggest it either.
No.
Everybody should be on the floor, Indian style.
Little semi.
Half these guys aren't going to get back up after being on the floor. All right.
Not going to face the comic?
All right, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, why you guys? You have to look at the comedian, right? Don't
Yeah,
look at
so
us.
work your way over here, please.
Not too
Thank
close to me, but
you. Yeah.
let me test the car crash. Good.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody hear that through the speaker? All right, we're all good.
The guy who won this in Philly backed out, by the way.
Yeah, he's 41. He's been doing comedy for a long time, and he backed out with the excuse of that's a young man's game, and he thinks he should be getting money. He's a douche. He's afraid, and he won't admit that he's afraid to fight little man.
Yeah, because the guy that won in D.C., he went up and he destroyed. He was 6
good.
minutes.
Can
He
I
did
just
6 or
say-
7 minutes, and he destroyed.
In my opinion, being afraid does not make one a douche, though.
But backing out does. Backing out does.
Backing out.
When you're a comedian and you back out and you're not honest about being afraid, that to me was what.
Yeah, we gave him a great
Being afraid
opportunity.
is okay.
And we gave him an in on a syndicated radio show, and now we're like, all right, so long, man. Take care. Have fun with your life.
Everyone gets scared, son.
All right, let's go.
All right, should I do a joke or two to warm up the house?
Warm up the
Yeah.
crowd a little bit.
That's the
Fantastic.
reason I raced down here.
I appreciate it, Lewis. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Car Crash Comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Than, everyone. Than.
Fantastic. I'm your host, Nathaniel Bryan. Yeah, my parents gave me the name Nathaniel. That's usually how it works. And they told me it's a biblical name, which means gift of God, which I thought was pretty nice. I guess I couldn't find a name in the Bible that meant shortcomings of the rhythm method, which would have been more accurate.
Can we hit the car crash? No, not on our host. We don't.
No, you can crash me.
No, I wouldn't crash you.
That's your mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom rules. No, wait, drinks. That's what she does. I don't have a whole set, just a couple jokes here. I don't know if you can tell under this light, but I'm actually 1/64th Cherokee. Yeah, I did the math, and I think that means my great-great-great-grandfather had sex with a Native American woman back in the 1800s. I have a hard time thinking that was consensual. So not only am I white, but I'm a descendant of a hate crime. All right, they're warm. They're ready to go.
All right. Man, the host of Car Crash Comedy.
All right, coming to the stage. By then I mean floor. The first comedian. Let's hear it for Greg Corluzzo.
Whoa, yeah.
Let's go, Greg.
All right.
Thanks. Light me at 2 seconds so I can do my last bit, if that's cool. Anyway, I was going to sell my digital camera on eBay, but I couldn't take a picture of it. So I took a picture of it with myself in the mirror, and I was just like, but then it looked like my MySpace picture, and people didn't know what they were bidding on. They were like, am I bidding on the camera or his abs? And I was getting weird questions. People were like, does it have a digital flash? Is it really that delicious? No. And he... Man, that's killer. The killer stuff, bro. So I wanted to, my best friend Pete, he's huge, he's ripped, he's got tattoos, he's got like lots of tattoos, and one of them says like discipline on it because he's ripped and he lifts weights and stuff, and that's cool. I can never get a tattoo like that. I'd have to get a tattoo of something that said like procrastination, or I like donuts or something, or I like a tattoo that would be useful. Like I would get a tattoo of abs on my abs, like 40-pack of abs, just, and the more I would eat, the more abs I would get, and it would be awesome. I thought that would be ridiculous. Or maybe I'm just gonna keep going. That's all right. Maybe I get a tattoo of like a Chinese face on my face and infiltrate Chinatown, and that'd be ridiculous for me. It'd be lovely. You guys been great. Take her easy.
Wow.
Thanks.
All right, we're off to a great start.
Everybody drive carefully.
I like Greg's technique though, where he, if something was about to bomb, he would roll it into the next joke.
Yes.
Like I don't really care, punchline, but it's funny you should say that. Right there, like no, that wasn't the punchline. That was just
Yes.
the setup.
And he used positive words like
Guys.
that'd be delicious.
Yeah, Mick Foley, everyone.
Fabulous.
Just help me out here. But was that kind of vaguely Wright-esque, like Stephen Wright-esque?
Yeah, well,
I heard a little Steve right in there. A little bit.
Stephen Wright. Okay, I liked it. I liked it.
All right. You guys ready for your next comedian?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Coming to the stage is Chris Pugliese.
All right. That's a show.
Thank you. This is pretty crazy. In a room, the same studio as Jim Norton. It's been 5 hours since I was this close to VD. Thank you. I
like
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I like it.
I wanted to tell one of my favorite jokes that my mom used to tell me when I was a wee lad, which was I'd be tucked in and she'd say, "Why is 6 afraid of 7? Does anyone know? Or it's because 7 has AIDS. That's why."
Yeah.
Thank you for the picture. That was nice. Oh, man. So,
Lois took his flash.
did I car? I don't know what's going on now.
It's a good segue, though, Chris. I like it. Yeah,
I appreciate it, Mick.
Yes, and flash.
Lois is tearing. He had to take his glasses off.
I got fun facts for everyone out there.
Yeah.
The mammal with the largest willy proportionately in the world is the walrus, and the mammal with the second largest willy is the... Damn it! That's hard.
Wow.
Well,
I don't deserve that. Yes, Jim.
no, good.
No, I want to hear what you
I
have to
won't
say.
interrupt you. I will.
I'm failing miserably. Oh, man. I don't know. That's good. Thank you.
Stop it. You're not failing. You're learning.
Yeah.
Come
Hey,
on.
Lewis with some encouragement. That's nice.
right.
You got to take.
Isn't failing miserably kind of like dying tragically? It's, a little bit repetitive, right? Yeah.
It happens. I guess it isn't as easy as people like Than make it look.
Well, it didn't go the way you'd hoped, but to take something from this, you looked very comfortable.
Thank you. No, Jimmy's being
Yeah, you
serious.
leaned on the mic stand.
Yeah, you looked really relaxed and like it just flowed.
And look, on a positive side, I'm fired up because Lewis just laughed at something I said, so I feel really good about myself. But you failed miserably out there, Chris.
All right, they
But it
both,
is how you learn.
so far they both seem like funny, amicable guys that could that had decent stage presence if they had stuff that didn't sound like they were walking off a freeway off ramp while they're being plowed by trucks. The premise of this thing is like you're getting winged on the freeway.
Oh, yeah.
they're
Definitely.
over and over.
Hey, they're telling us we got a break because we're going to go late today. So to the affiliates, we're going to continue. One more? Can we squeeze one more in before a break?
Yeah, one quick one.
All right. And to the affiliates, once again, we're going long today. If you want to continue with the show, that'd be great. I know if Boston is, I think Philly is, I think New York is.
Yeah, hang out.
Hang out for
What's
another
wrong with you?
What do you? Well, yeah, what's going to
Yeah,
happen?
where are they
between
going?
10 and 11, you idiots.
All right, let's hear it for Mark Shute. Or Shut.
Marky, yeah.
What's up, Mark?
How you doing, everyone? Yeah, that was a bad intro, I know. As you can see, I'm a big, fat, insert an expletive here that I can't really get away with on FM. But a couple of months ago, I decided, you know what? I think it's time I go to the gym, try and drop some pounds. So I go join the gym. I'm on the treadmill. This really old woman on the treadmill to my left. all of a sudden, this beautiful girl shows up, gets on the treadmill to my right. I'm just sitting there like, as I'm walking on the treadmill. So I'm like, I think it's time to go up a little bit, try and impress her a little bit. So I crank up the speed a little bit and going faster and faster. It's like my legs can't keep up. I kind of look over. As soon as I look over, bam, fall face first down on the treadmill. The treadmill shoots me backwards like 5 feet off the ground. The old woman on my my left just starts laughing hysterically. The hot chick on my left, oh God, I can't get my left and right. The hot chick on my right.
Please, man, please.
Just looks down at me, shakes her head and goes off. Goes off to the exercise bike or something. So I look up at the old woman laughing.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
I want to see where this is going.
I mean, I'm inside. I'm like, okay, thanks for laughing. Can you help me out now, Mom?
Two at the end. That's a done deal.
Oh, Lewis is saying he's done.
I think.
Wow.
Let's hear it from Mark, everybody.
I wanted to hear where it was
Mark.
going.
Yeah. Mark, the problem is it was just too rapid fire. You need longer setup.
Rapid fire.
It was punch.
The instinct was right. The instinct was you tell a story.
Yeah, right. And the
You know?
reveal wasn't quite as shocking as we wanted it to be.
Yeah, no, they had to fix up.
Mom.
All right,
I
listen.
needed blood. I needed something.
I'm reminded of what Steve Martin said to John Candy in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which is when you tell a story, have a point.
It makes it so much more interesting to the listener. Hey, we got to take a quick break. We're going late for all the affiliates out there that want to continue with the show. Bob Saget's got to leave. He's doing more radio elsewhere, I guess, right?
Not that I want to do it, but it's like hours in Eskimo areas, you know,
right.
like far reaches of the content.
Well, we'll see you tomorrow night at the PNC.
And the HBO thing I did that we're looking forward to seeing Jim's in a couple months.
Yours is on Saturday.
Mine's on
Saturday night, 10 o'clock.
All right.
Then they put it on DVD on Tuesday, and then for Micah on Thursday.
There you go. Bob Saget, everyone. More with Louis Black and Mick Foley as we continue Car Crash Comedy. Once again,
All right.
to the affiliates, we're going long. If you want to continue with us, that would be great.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Vulva.
Here comes the
Our
ready and now.
anus.
How you like me now?
Our anus. Our anus.
Wow. We're still on regular radio. That was a little close, man. It's Opie and Anthony. We got Louis Black in studio, Mick Foley in studio. Both will be at the PNC tomorrow night. Of course, Jim Norton will be there as well. It's going to be really, really cool. I can't wait for tomorrow's show.
I just got to mention it before Tracy kills me. Bill Burr and I are doing that hostile takeover today from 3 to 7, so tune in.
Ooh.
Here in New York.
Yeah, it'll be a hoot.
Hearing a lot of positive reviews, Jim.
Yes.
Yeah, well, wouldn't know. We didn't do it yet.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. I mean, between your guys' interaction.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they didn't do it yet.
No.
All right.
Of course not.
Now I'm with you, Jim. I'm like, what? All right, Car Crash Comedy for the opening slot for the show tomorrow night at PNC. Here we go, Fan.
All right, keeping the show rolling right along. Let's hear it for Joe Conti.
All right.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing, huh?
Yeah.
38-year-old single guy. But I do have this girl that comes over to my house, and she treats me real nice, does special things to me. And my friends think it's great, but I try to explain to them, said, nah, it's not good, man, not good at all, because she's huge. She's enormous. She looks like the trash heap, you know? And they're like, no, you're exaggerating. I said, no, dude, look at me. I'm 250 pounds. When I sit next to her on a couch, I look like an 8-year-old boy getting molested by John Goodman in a wig. Yeah, it's like being in a Tom Petty video, you know what I mean? But I met her on this little website. It's called Monster.com. I don't know if you've been on there. Yeah. But being 38, now I'm at that point in my life where everybody has to go get their prostate checked. And I don't have that problem. I don't go to my doctor. I don't have that problem at all. See, I go to this Russian massage parlor about 4 times a week. I get my prostate checked there all the time. So much so that now my prostate smells like cigarettes, vodka, and oppression.
Okay, that there.
Yeah. But like I said, the thing is that being single, I realize, is because women are absolute liars when it comes to what they're looking for in a guy. They always say they want a guy good looking. Well, not good looking, actually. They want a guy who's like, you know, oh, thanks for the photo, appreciate it. They want a guy, they always say, a guy who's like has a good personality, good sense of humor. That's crap, because I got a good personality. I have a damn good sense of humor. I couldn't get laid in Rwanda with an Entenmann's truck and an AIDS vaccine. Yeah, I know you're all picturing me driving around some big white truck with like a crumb cake in one hand and a pecan pie in the other. Which one I'm going to offer to the skinny, burnt-looking chick? I know. And I'll give you an opportunity to do one more. How come everybody with Down syndrome looks like Mickey Rooney? Thank you very much, guys.
Waiting for the answer.
Oh, that was good. I like the fact that he fired up, he dug the hole, and went right back into the hole. That's the best.
By the way,
He couldn't get enough dirt on himself. I appreciate that.
It's got to be pointed out they're still talking about the treadmill on Pal Talk.
Oh, I know.
And on Instant
They
Feedback.
won't leave it alone.
Tell us more about the treadmill, Mark. That just came in.
Could I ask for a little
yes,
comedic advice here?
Sure.
Is there humor to be mined from Rwanda, and did he just not get it, or is that just kind of a subject that doesn't lend itself to laughter?
I don't think he went far enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely humor there.
Yeah.
Definitely. I just don't like the way you said oppression instead of oppression. That was my only problem. No one says oppression. We understand.
That was your only problem.
My only problem. He smelled like vodka, cigarettes, and oppression. Just sounded like weird. But I like the joke.
The best part is watching Lewis just nervously rub his eyes.
This is unbelievable. This brings back so many. You ever do that? They used to do these things in colleges where you go in at lunchtime.
Oh, yeah.
In a cafeteria.
Oh, God.
And they're just bringing things up, and kids are getting salads and throwing stuff at each other. And you go, is the mic on? Is the mic on?
I threw up before one of those. I was doing one. Dennis Ross booked me for like $200, and I had like a big Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and I started to see where I was going to stand, and I had to go, and I threw up. I did my set. It didn't go well. The vomiting was the highlight.
All right, let's go.
I did one of those with Bob Kelly a year ago. So
oh, really?
That's where Bob is.
What happened? They had to drag him out of the cafeteria 5 hours later? Enough, fat boy.
Thanks for the gig, though, Bob. All right, we're going to keep the show rolling with Dennis Montesano.
Dennis.
All right, Dennis.
Thank you. First of all, I just want to say it's an honor to be in front of the Commandant, Mr. Cumia here.
Oh, wow.
The town I grew up in, no diversity at all. I'm from, the closest landmark we have is Poughkeepsie, so you can understand how much it sucks. There's about one black guy in my town, drives a Cadillac, everybody watches him, puts their hands on his wallet when he comes by.
Oh.
I get down to the city this morning, dark out, see a guy come up looking for change. I can't see anything. All I see is a floating eyeball. It's a black guy with an eye patch. I hate kids. just a general statement. I can't stand them. I've always had this dream of running through Toys R Us, kicking kids off the little bicycles, and making everybody miserable. Just a dream of just swatting a Barbie out of a little girl's hand and watching her cry. There's nothing more satisfying.
I keep waiting to see if they're done.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm not a big fan of Hillary Clinton. Anyone else? No? Nothing? I don't understand how someone like that can be a senator for another state, and the fact that she changes her accent for wherever she is. She's worse than Carson Daly on TRL when a rapper shows up.
I like that.
Okay.
We're all uncomfortable.
Kill it. I'm taking that one.
I even watched Accepted because you were in it.
Well, that's got nothing to do with this. This is really, seriously, I don't like being in this position, but I'm stuck having to keep America entertained. What can I say? What are we supposed to do? I come in, they say I'm supposed to judge you guys, okay? This is the third rung of hell. Welcome to it. You want to do this? This is the deal. It is. If it's not the three of us, the five of us, the six of us here, it's six drunk idiots out in Puma, Wyoming, who want to, barf on your back after the show. They just live with it. I'm sorry. The Hillary Clinton thing didn't work. Did you crash it?
I think Lewis is calling.
He's asking for a crash.
He's demanding a crash. So
He's a professional.
I feel badly. I'm sorry.
It'll make them tougher, right, Louis?
Yeah, and Mick liked it, but I had to stop it.
Okay, no, you're the pro. But that was an inspirational speech, wasn't it?
It was.
It was like Newt Rockne.
Yes, it was.
It was amazing.
Damn right it was. I was thinking, man, I had never thought of writing a screenplay about comedy, but that would, if I was going to write one, that's a speech I would steal.
This is the gentlest treatment you're going to get.
What was the town again?
Puma, Wyoming.
Puma, Wyoming.
Yeah, I just drove through on the bus, the tour bus, to all of Wyoming, and you could just literally, you might as well just, more fun would be to take a razor blade and just slit parts of your eyeball.
The best was Mick
there's
Foley was inspired.
I was inspired. But now, if he'd gone with the Hillary thing, if he'd been able to work a different accent, if he'd been able to use a Hillary accent, could he have made that piece work?
Oh, yeah, no. He had all
there was something there.
That's the problem. You start you get all the elements there, and then you got to go through it a billion times to figure out where the funny is.
All right.
Which is why failure's the best thing. We don't learn anything when something's funny. We don't. We go, oh, that was good.
Oh, my God.
But it's when you screw it, when you've got it and it doesn't work, that's when you learn it. It's just it's a suck experience.
Right. People are saying that you won the contest, Louis. I swear to God. They can't wait to see you open up. You should open up this show and then do your other set later on. The winner of Car Crash Comedy, Louis Black. All right, go ahead, man.
All right, let's hear it for tennis. And then coming up next is Jake Link.
Jake?
All right.
What's up, Jake?
Christ, I can't feel my leg right now, and now I know how Heather Mills feels. Yeah, I want to see by a round of applause how many guys here like a nice rack. Come on, clap it up. Come on, nice rack.
Yeah.
Come on, wows and everything.
Yeah.
Come on, well, I like boobs so much that I grew my own set.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
If you couldn't tell by looking at me, I'm a fat, disgusting slob.
Hey, come on.
I kind of look like Macaulay Culkin if he really let himself go.
He did the visual.
I will not take a 15-year-old joke.
That was a cute little visual.
I'm starting to think Mick Foley's punch drunk.
My friend and I the other day were having a conversation. He's like, Jake, you shouldn't be so down on yourself because, you're ugly and stuff. Pleasing yourself is always sex with someone you love. I looked at him and I said, in my case, it's a pity, like just one big self-inflicted rape. Okay. Yeah. I have a girlfriend, though, unfortunately. I don't know how I got her. But she's been complaining to me for the past 6 months about getting her a ring. It's like, when are you going to get me a ring? I just want a ring every time a Zales commercial comes on. I want a ring. So after the 6 months of complaining, I finally gave her a ring around her left eye. Yeah.
I didn't like the joke, but I liked where it was coming from.
Yeah, that's why I almost didn't crash him. It was kind of.
You punch her in the face. Go ahead, one more.
It's a puncher in the face joke.
Let's hear it for Jake Link, everybody.
All right, Jake, yeah.
Still no one yet to have made it to the end of their set.
Wow.
How many more we got?
3 more.
All right.
And you might recognize this fella from last week at D.C. Taking another swing is Rob Stats.
Oh, good for you.
All right, Rob,
yeah.
Oh, he did pretty well down there.
Thanks for having me back, guys. I came up. A lot of my friends listen to K-Rock, so they asked me to get back on the show for them.
Okay.
Those of you who don't know, I'm from Jersey, and I love being from Jersey because I do a lot of traveling. And whenever I go out, people are like, where you from? All I got to do is say Jersey. Because if you think about it, it's the only state that starts with the word new that you can drop the new from. And people still know what you're talking about. Like, you can't do that with, York or Hampshire. It sounds kind of gay. Or even worse, if you told somebody you were from Mexico. Which one, the old one or the new one? I have a question. Based on the original Mexico, who thought it would be a good idea to build a new one? Don't they know the sequel is never better than the original? And the original kind of sucked to begin with? I always wonder about, New Mexicans, though. Do they try to sneak into surrounding states and steal jobs? Since they're New Mexicans, does that mean they'd be, taller, stronger, faster, smarter, greasier? And they'd be Mexicans version 2.0? From the people who brought you Mexicans, coming to a Home Depot near you. New Mexicans. Mexicans version 2.0. This time with citizenship.
passed out last week.
Exactly.
It's okay. No, I actually realized I have a lot of like Latino, Hispanic friends, and I just realized like recently that they have certain in certain aspects of life, they have more choices than us, like regular people. Like if they don't like their last name, it's cool because they have 3 more to pick from. If they don't like their father, it's cool because they have like 3 more to pick from. I'm gonna wrap up with that though. Like, guys, thanks for having me back again.
Gonna wrap up before for the third one. So far, he's only got 2.
Thanks, Rob. Because comedy has nothing to do with surprise, so doing last week's set.
I just started feeling a little uneasy, but I know Sam is part Mexican.
We don't know what he is.
But here was my problem, if you don't mind me saying it. It started out, this is just my take on it. It started out really funny, and then it was almost like when I was watching Vince, when he kept on pulling obstacles out of, or objects out of JR's butt.
Yeah.
It was like funny the first 3 times, and by like the 12th time, by the time he pulled an Oklahoma football helmet out, I was just kind of looking at my shoes, wondering who the hell I worked for. Yeah, same thing when you go with the race humor. At first it was funny, and then I started kind of feeling bad about myself, you know? So
Did you feel it was the same joke? It was a bit redundant?
yeah, a little
Too
bit.
much
It
of the
just
same
started,
joke, right?
It became a little less funny, a little more mean. So if that's hopefully that's constructive there.
Good.
Yeah.
You ought to teach this stuff.
It's funny how the thing you disliked about it is exactly what I did like about it.
You see, I have to go back to when my truck was going through Puma, Wyoming. And,
The lovely folks in Puma.
but I love the line about, I'm heading up to Hampshire this week. That would sound.
Yeah. Lewis, any comments?
You guys, I'm fried now. I feel literally as if I've been electroshocked. No, I thought it was good. I think everybody's. The amazing thing is that everybody's got presence.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's, because basically getting up there, the initial thing about getting up there is that sense of you were just taking a punch right in your head, and that's it. And everybody's, come through on that. That somebody's going to open this. Unless somebody shows up here in the next 5 minutes, you're screwed. That's what I'm saying. You're screwed. I don't know who's opening.
Yeah, who wants to win this contest?
I think we just give Sam some food.
Mick Foley might be trying out.
I might go up there. The only problem is it's kind of a tight contest with all the self-deprecating big guys up there.
Yeah.
It's
what
do we got? 2 left?
And 2 more comedians.
All right.
Coming up next, Hassan Madri.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you. Hi. It's good to wake up at 4 in the morning, be trapped in this tiny room with a bunch of fat, sweaty. It's like a caustic mix between sex offenders and virgins. Nothing. Okay. I'm also a big fat guy. I like to I like to dress up when I go out though. I was wearing a nice shirt when I was out. And my friend was like, that's a nice shirt, son. Where'd you get that? Did you get that at Barney's? I was like, yeah, that's what I did. I went to Barney's, bought a 5XL shirt. This is from Casual Male XL. This is every fat guy's nice shirt. We all wear the same nice shirt. Not because we're fat, because we're casual. I'm not an educated man. I don't know if you guys can tell that right away. I have a junior high school education. I just never finished high school. I stayed in high school for a really long time, though. I was in high school for so long that if my guidance counselor inappropriately touched me, it would have just been 2 plus-size guys trying to keep it honest about their feelings. Wouldn't even have been illegal. Had a lot of nicknames in high school. When I went to high school in Staten Island, everybody used to call me Taff. It's really not that clever. It's just fat backwards. When I went to high school in the city, that one was a little more direct. Everybody used to call me just Sand N. Or Hey You, Sand N. Or Get Out of My Country. Those are the 3. I think the weirdest nickname I ever had, though, was for 2 weeks the newspapers called me the Night Rapist, which don't pigeonhole me. I do that during the day. I'm stealthy. Is that it?
I'm kind of.
No, I'm not gonna use them. Thank you. No crashes.
All right, good job. Could have crashed one at the beginning, but gave you the benefit of the doubt.
I have a question. Do you say Sandan? You said because we're on the radio, but in your live act, you say the whole word.
I call my mother Sandan.
No, but you say the real word in the act. Okay, cool.
All right, our last comedian.
Well, no, I'm making sure he's not being PC. I was funny.
Yeah.
It was. It was killing me. I love it. This whole thing is killing me.
Makes me look at the people from Staten Island a little less favorably, though.
Newsflash, we're racist.
All right, our final comedian of the lovely experience. Let's hear it coming from North Carolina. It's James Snyder.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
come on, James.
Wait, you came out from North Carolina for this?
Yes, sir. Not to call you sir. Sorry.
That's all good.
Where?
In Mooresville, about 30 minutes outside Charlotte.
Yep, I know.
By Puma.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I'm not too happy there, but.
Oh, wow, shaking.
Oh, boy, it's shaking.
No, I'm not shaking here. I just I had to change my whole set because I thought I was going to do the XM thing. But anyway, I want to get to know my audience a little bit. Where's everyone from? Just real quickly.
What?
Jersey? Did I hear Jersey? I actually have a connection to Jersey. My son used to live in New Jersey, but then his mother miscarried.
I like it.
All right, but
try the accent thing. Try the.
Oh no, I'm up here with a real heavy heart, though. I mean, just about 10 minutes ago in the green room, I found out my mother passed away. I mean, it's real tough on me, but I'm trying to look at the bright side of things. Like, next Mother's Day, that's one less collect call I'll have to make. Anyway, I'm really into the online dating nowadays. I'm going to these AOL chat rooms, trying to connect with some of the ladies. And the other day, I actually kind of hit it off with the girl in this AOL chat room. So I actually agreed to meet her at her house. So, I drove out to her house, knocked on her door, and this 17-year-old girl answers the door. And it kind of freaked me out because in the chat room, she told me she was 12.
Well, who's going to have to put...
Well, I thought it would have been car crashed by now.
Yeah,
I was eating a popsicle.
I like his humor.
Yeah.
Delivery stinks, but I like the jokes.
He's a good boy.
Yes. Well, I was eating a popsicle stick. This is kind of off topic, but they actually have jokes. I was eating a popsicle, not the stick. I chew on a stick a little, but they have jokes on these sticks, I mean, it's pretty funny. What's a dog's favorite hotel?
What?
Red Roof Inn. That was meant to crash. I had to get a crash there. Finally in Charlotte, there's this really tough biker bar I went to for the first time ever. And I was kind of out of place because I'm not a real tough biker guy, obviously. So I'm in the parking lot on my cell phone, and this, just complete idiot, he's riding right for me. I had to jump out of the way, or I would have gotten hit. And he stopped. He kind of apologized, but it just pissed me off. I was so mad. I went up to this guy. I punched him in the face so hard that he fell out of his wheelchair. I really messed up the setup there. That was. Thank you.
All right. Let's see.
I like to make werewolf movies.
It was good subject matter. I mean,
yeah.
I like that. It was miscarriage, mother's dead, pedophilia, and cripple.
Right.
Well,
I'm not being sarcastic either. I mean that.
We got to get off the air as far as this side of the show goes. So,
I think our winner's the only person that didn't get crashed.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to go with that.
Yeah,
Fan will be opening the show.
So how much money does Ed want? Little callback.
So who's our winner?
We didn't hear from everybody, did we? We did hear from everybody.
What about the chef?
Boy, they're real memorable if you're looking going, we didn't hear from this guy.
I'm the chef.
I got
Lewis is asking for the chef to do some comedy.
In fairness to the comedians, this is the toughest one we've done because you're with all comedians. It's really a hard room, man.
Yeah.
Because it's not like in Philadelphia where you had audience members, or in D.C. we had audience. This is all comedy. This is a rough one.
Yeah.
Tough room.
Tough room.
Yeah.
All right, so who's the winner there, Than?
Hassan Madri is our big winner.
Yeah.
Hassan. He opens up the tour, the show tomorrow night at the PNC.
Yep.
Feeling good about that, or?
I'm not right now, but when I get out of here, I'm going to scream and maybe kick a homeless person. I don't know.
Yeah. And a little nervous.
I'm just going to get drunk later, and
I mean, for the show.
I know. I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to continue to drink.
Yeah.
Wake up too hungover to be nervous.
Start drinking again.
You got it.
And
That's
then
the way.
get out there and,
Make my mother proud.
yeah. All right.
Very good. There you go. The winner of Car Crash Comedy.
Wow.
Can't say his name.
Hassan Madri.
Hassan Madri.
There you go. Thank you.
Good job.
All right, listen, we got to end this side of the show. We want to thank Basil T's Brew Pub and Italian Grill, 1171 Hooper Avenue in Toms River. Stephen Farley made some great food for everybody today. The omelets and the steak that everyone enjoyed except for Sam, of course. We got a surprise for you a little later, Sam.
Ooh. What we do?
Something nice. He
gets to put his pants on.
Yeah, you get to put your pants on. Also, Mick Foley, he's going to be at the PNC tomorrow. Lewis Black's going to be there, of course. Tickets still available, blah, blah, blah.
Special guest comedian, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, we're still trying to figure that out. All right, we got to go. We're running late. If you're not joining us at XM, have a great day. Bye. You good, Dan?
Yes, I just wanted to plug Jim's live spontaneous hostile takeover this afternoon.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For everybody listening in New York, Jimmy's doing afternoon drive today.
With Bill Burr.
With Bill Burr, that's cool.
Magical. I'm not. You won't look back on this and go, really, it sucked. Trust
Are you
me.
really? That'd be good.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I have a shortwave radio. I'm sure I can get it.
It'll be really funny stuff.
All right. We'll be back. Have a good weekend.
Opie and Anthony. The Opie and Anthony Show has not yet infected.
I'm ready now. Are we on? September 5th through the 9th, the 5th through the 9th, Caroline's Comedy Club, The Late Shows, Caroline's, New York. The phone number there is 212-757-4100. Caroline's, the best club in the country.
Let's get the show on the road. Let's get the show on the road. Let's get the show on the road. Go on the road. Show on the road.
True Boogie, everyone. True Boogie.
Doing a great job.
Over here at XM Satellite Radio. A bunch of things still to do before we get out of here for a week. Of course, we'll be at the show tomorrow night, but after that, it's vacation time.
Yeah.
Go to northjersey.com for an Opie and Anthony article on the comedy tour. Opie and Anthony test boundaries.
I just read that.
Is it good?
I didn't like it.
Yeah, it's an article, all right.
You didn't like it? Why?
Because they mentioned New Jersey native Rich Voss.
Yeah.
Do they really?
It says Jersey guy, Rich Voss or something.
Jersey guy.
He's a Jersey guy.
Oh, yeah. The Duo second annual traveling virus tour featuring Bob Saget, Louis C.K., and Jersey guy Rich Voss.
I'd like to smash this no-show listening to bitch right in her gums. With the heel of my boot.
That's a positive article on the tour, though.
Yeah.
There you go. You can read it for yourself. NorthJersey.com. Lewis Black in studio. One of the many comedians.
Testing boundaries.
Huh?
What you mean? You mean the comedy show is testing boundaries?
What
what do you mean by that?
Yeah, boy, 10 established comics who I would pay a ton of money to see. What a test. Boy, it's an exhausting... Testing boundaries was was the last segment on regular radio.
That's testing boundaries.
That's testing everything.
If we had a whole show of those comedians, then you're certainly testing some patience.
There's a guy up down there, so a few of the guys are downstairs, and one of the guys, this is the second time he'd ever been up in front of people. I'm going, you're insane.
Oh, wow.
You're clinically insane.
Yeah, I was thinking there were a couple of guys that probably just were like, hey, I kind of want to get out there on stage in front of some people, so I'll just come up.
Hey, God bless them for trying, man.
My friends tell me I'm funny.
And it's a tough gig because, again, the other ones we've had have had regular audiences plus us. So when you're with all comedians, that's a rough gig, man.
Yeah,
That's
tough.
a fucking
Shit.
tough room.
Tough shit.
Oh yeah, it's just.
Well,
that's
it's what we used to do. You
Yeah.
go, when were you? You're on at 1 a.m. at Hoo-Ha's Snicky Snack, and you go out there, and there's three guys out there who are in the same position, and it's brutal.
Doing late night at the Strip.
Yeah.
Like 11:45, 12 o'clock. Fucking Lucia would never give me spots.
That one guy was funny. He goes, you didn't car crash me last time I did that joke.
Yeah.
Well, exactly.
Yes, he has. It's a good joke, but he did it already.
He did the same thing.
Comedy's contingent upon catching you off guard.
And Lewis is enjoying an omelet thanks to Basil Teas there. It's
good food, man.
In Tom's River. I think we're done with Sam, right?
Yeah, Sam did good.
We have something nice for Sam. Where's Sam?
Do we?
We actually do, yeah.
We're all gonna just brutally rape him.
The WWE has sent other stuff for Sam.
Aw. Some more swag.
I mean, other guys on the show, they're in the barrel or under the bus, and then that's it. But with Sam, we have to give him a something afterwards.
Because he's a spoiled little brat.
You can tell by listening to his mom.
Yeah.
Do you think Sam was spoiled, and that's why he learned that if he went yucky and didn't eat, he would get what he wanted?
Yeah.
I think so too.
I don't think Mommy's little baby doesn't have to eat that.
Sammy was born for me to spoil.
Yep.
She was just playing it up for the air. She's not.
God made him.
Lewis.
Yeah, really.
He likes to eat pussy,
spoil.
though.
I bet he does.
Yeah, I bet he does.
He never ate a girl's ass, though.
Yeah,
which is communistic as far as I'm concerned. The kid wants all the benefits of this country and yet doesn't want to chip in.
That's phenomenal. The definition of communism is eating ass.
Well, why is Luis Guzman wearing the same shirt he was wearing here?
I guess he has a bunch of them.
Or maybe,
I hope so.
Or maybe that was taped. Who knows? That was
know.
the broad that was in the restaurant we were in Georgetown.
Oh, yeah, something in Julie?
Yeah.
Mike and Julie.
Yeah. She couldn't get a table.
Yeah, good. Or she didn't like the one they were going to give her, which was on the end.
Oh.
Bitch, with your
So long.
morning show.
E-Rock, what do we got for Sam, courtesy of the WWE?
They sent over a couple more T-shirts.
What are they of?
Another SummerSlam shirt and Sam's official WWE logo.
Oh, look how
t-shirt.
shiny it is.
Ooh, that's
Wow.
nice.
The silvery, shiny logo there.
Would you wear that one, Sam?
Sure, I'll wear it. I'll wear it to the Virus show tomorrow.
Okay.
WWE really went all out. Two T-shirts.
Yeah, and I'm going to get to Sam 16 hours with a nutritional psychologist.
They sent over a
parking voucher for
a insulated glass SmackDown bottle for Sam when he has his milk.
Oh, it's a baby bottle.
Yeah.
That looks like a dildo.
It really does.
I don't get this, but it's a popcorn and fountain glass WWE set.
Crunch time.
Who's coming up with their merchandising?
Wow, that's unbelievable.
It certainly is. Literally. Can't believe they sent that.
I don't even sell that on my MySpace.
And finally, Sam has a ticket to SummerSlam.
Oh.
Ticket?
A ticket.
Yeah.
He's got to go by himself?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
If he'd been able to choke down the food, he might have gotten 2 tickets.
And they also gave him, I believe, a coupon for 1 medium or small beverage. Jesus, Vince.
What? Why one?
Well, they sent another ticket, but that one was addressed to me.
Eric,
Oh, my God.
Eric, one for Sam.
So you guys got to go together?
Yeah, why not?
I was going to suggest that, but I think it would be more appropriate if him and his girlfriend went.
I don't want to take away Eric's SummerSlam
Why would you
ticket,
give
no?
away your ticket?
Yeah, because Eric
I
likes...
think it means more to him.
E-Rock
than
likes
me.
the wrestling as well. He's a
E-Rock
big
does
fan.
like wrestling. He just wants to be loved by these guys.
Yeah,
you don't
he-
need these guys to love you. You fucking are invaluable on this show. Not that I don't like Sam's girl. She sounds like Linda Blair. I think she's great. I can listen to her talk about anything. But not creepy Linda Blair.
Yeah.
Captain Howdy. Yeah, she's fantastic.
Nice Linda Blair before
nice
all the
Linda Blair.
shenanigans.
Yeah, before, yeah. I think E-Rock kind of wants to go. E-Rock's a
Well,
tremendous
Sam, would you
wrestling
go
fan.
with E-Rock, or is that a drag? Be honest. You'd rather take Jess. I understand.
Does she like wrestling?
She doesn't like sit there and watch it without me, but she's into it.
She tolerates it. because
She
of
would go because that's what you do when you're
in love
with Sam. You kind of have to spoil him.
She has fun at the live shows, all the fireworks and
Yeah.
bright colors.
The pageantry.
Is she retarded?
Why?
No.
With all the mentions, why couldn't WWE give us like 4 tickets? A pair for E-Rock, who's a huge fan, and a pair for Sam, that's a huge fan.
They could both bring their broads.
Yeah, and what's interesting about those tickets, you're actually not in the place. You're watching it on closed circuit.
Like the old Ali
bar.
fights.
What?
No, that's just how it came.
What kind of ticket is it? What kind of seat?
Apparently, it's very close. You're near the corner of the ring.
That sounds pretty cool.
Doesn't that sound cool to you too, E-Rock?
Yeah, but I'd rather him and his girlfriend go.
This is too gay for me.
E-Rock just
Yeah.
wants to be loved.
What
Yeah,
a
really.
guy.
What is that about?
E-Rock wants to be.
He wants to have something to hold over
Keep,
Sam.
you know, and,
That's
well,
what
if
he
he's
wants.
gonna, if you get the ticket, if you take the ticket and you take those 2 boxes of whatever that is, a popcorn box, a popcorn box.
And
That
glasses,
is
yeah.
unbelievable.
Well, what do you guys want to do? I mean, I shouldn't. It's none of my business. Whatever you guys want to do.
This is, prizes for me, so it's not up to me to.
You don't want to go with
E-Rock's just trying to make
Let's
him
be honest.
feel good. Like, didn't I give you my Best of Jerry?
E-Rock
My
wants
Best of Jerry albums. My spot. I gave up my spot next to Jerry. So he is the king of comedy.
Do you want to go to this?
E-Rock wants to feel a little love from maybe some of the guys around here, and Sam flat out doesn't want to go with E-Rock. I can read this one easy.
Well,
this is
E-Rock,
an easy
how
one.
do you feel? It's about you too.
If there were other tickets, yeah, I would go, but there's only 2, so.
What are you gonna feel?
E-Rock is like picturing him and Sam, kind of walking up to the arena there, talking about what match they can't wait to see,
and then it's just quiet and awkward.
Yeah, and then they get beers together,
There's a good suplex and they high five each other.
Yeah,
Do you see him Superfly? Dude, yeah.
Dude, high fiving, just being buddies, making fun of everybody else around here together.
Yeah.
There's a whole.
Even Sam laughed at that one as impossible.
Yeah. Well.
Well, figure it out, guys, because you're killing me. Just so you know. Seriously, if you can, maybe we can get somebody in, a negotiator. We can work this out.
All right, they'll figure
It has
it
to go to binding arbitration.
WWE, though, god damn, man. We gave you a lot of publicity.
Yeah, you could.
A lot of promotion for your SummerSlam.
Think they might not have thought.
Maybe they can send over a couple of more tickets for E-Rock and his
Yeah, then you
his
can do a
lovely
whole
gal.
episode on which tickets are better. and
Right, 'cause that'll happen.
By the way, someone from Israel is making fun of you there, Lewis.
Yeah.
David B. writes, closed circuit. Thanks for the 1970s reference, Lewis.
But, tell that asshole from Israel.
That's right.
That still exists here.
That's right.
Since they've lost the capability. Schmuck.
Tell that
Are you kidding me? They're still closed circuit. Fuck you. Fuck you twice.
Lewis is spitting on omelet.
I am. I'm spitting on it everywhere.
Lewis has to go at 10, but we have one more thing to do. Rap Wars.
Rap Wars.
Thanks.
Have you noticed that we actually prepare for our radio show nowadays?
Like, I noticed-
like the old days.
No, it is.
Slow down with nowadays. You meant today.
Yeah, well, I was trying to show off.
Well, it's
Like,
good. It's the
showing
last.
that we
well,
actually.
it's the last day before vacation. You want to kind of bring them back. See, we're getting really good at it now.
Just when they're ready to give up on us, you're talking. We stack the deck. And,
Yeah. Oh,
and go and kill
wow,
the
they've
show.
got segments.
Wow, you know what? They are taking this thing seriously. Bronx Johnny
Hi, Johnny.
has entered the studio.
All right.
Bronx Johnny gives this
Good
some
guy.
cred.
Yes, Bronx Johnny
street
is going to
cred.
be the. Why don't we have his walk-on music? We didn't get it from Ron and Fez. Bronx Johnny used to get coffee for us, and we didn't see the talent. And then he goes over to another radio show, and he's a huge star.
We were stupid.
Now he comes back as a celebrity.
We were stupid. Yep.
There he is. He's got theme music and everything. Bronx Johnny in the house, Lewis.
Very nice.
Are you impressed?
I am impressed. I mean, this is really, so far it's a step up from the last segment. The ticket segment.
The ticket segment was a big get for everybody today. Oh, they'll
Loved
be
it.
discussing that on all the fan sites all day, all weekend long. What's up, Bronx Johnny?
Chillin', man, chillin'. How y'all doing?
We're doing all right.
I like your hairstyle. That shit is crack, man.
What's wrong with it?
I like it. It's crack. It's a good thing.
I woke up and came to work. That's what it is.
It's nice, man. It looks fancy, B.
Looks fancy, B.
What about Lewis?
Digging it.
Lewis is Lewis, man. That's that man right there. Daily Show and all that good stuff. I dig that.
Yeah, he's a star.
He is a star.
He's very confident on the mic now. He's a shy guy when we had him.
Is that right?
Now he's this big thing.
Well, that's because you have a tendency to just step on people.
Well, you know, squash
A little creativity comes into the room and you go, let's have a car crash.
Let's throw him out the window.
Yeah, you've matured.
Well, we have a rap war that's about to begin.
Excellent.
Yeah.
How did this start?
Well,
what the hell happened?
Way back. Before there was radio.
In the day?
Before there was radio.
We got Butch in studio, right, Butch?
Good evening.
Butch pretty much made fun of chemistry. Chemistry does some stuff for the show.
Who does good stuff for us?
I think it's good, but Butch, who knows better, I guess, says it sucks.
Wow. I was not too happy with the verse that he did over the Drew Boogie song. What's the deal, Drew? What's up? K-Pasa. Yeah, I wasn't too impressed with Kem's verse, so I made a comment to E-Rock, and here we are in Rap War.
Wow.
What's more
Rap
blasphemous than two white kids having a rap
Exactly.
war?
It's two white guys rapping.
And Drew Boogie's going to, throw down the beats, yo.
Attaboy.
Was that good?
Terrific.
You know any street talk there, Lewis?
No.
How about this? Drew's going to get this joint cooking.
All right. So where's chemistry?
Let's get chemistry.
I'm not good with the street rap.
Shit's a brewing.
Yeah. By the way, Bronx Johnny does the porn reviews for Ron and Fez, and it's great stuff.
Who's your favorite porn chick?
Right now, Jenna Hayes.
Ooh, good choice.
Yeah?
What's
so special about her?
Didn't she win AVN last year? She won Best Oral, I think.
Yeah, she got that. She's a good girl. She squirts sometimes, too. She does anal, a little bit of everything.
Oh, yeah?
The mouth.
Jules Jordan's girlfriend.
That's cool.
I love that.
Oh.
What's up, chemistry?
K-Pasa, Kem.
Hi.
What's up?
What's up? See?
There he is.
See, we don't know this stuff.
How's it going?
Good.
Then Bronx Johnny, what's the craziest porn you've watched for Ron and Fez?
Probably Service Animals 24. Nah, actually, the Milk Nympho one.
What?
It's a Milk Nympho porn.
Oh, that's the one I heard you reviewing, man. I was laughing my ass off.
That shit was hilarious.
Milk Nympho.
Yeah, explain to Lewis.
Basically, Lewis, it's some nice fancy girls. They take basically like air pumpers.
Mm-hmm.
They put the air pumpers in their ass, but the gag to that is it has milk inside the pumper. They pump their ass full of milk. That's not the end of it.
But
though.
I know, but I'm just revving up.
That's not the end of it, though. That would be silly if that ended there.
The girl's nice enough to take it out of her ass, and then the chick, I don't know how the fuck she does it, squirts the milk out of her ass into the other girl's mouth, and then they proceed to fuck on. It's pretty good stuff, man.
Wow, that does sound like a hell of a film.
It does.
Lewis, you ever have a girl do that for you?
Oh, yeah. The way that's, first off, unlike Sam, I'm not a big milk drinker. But no, I don't felch.
That is
I'm not a felch guy.
That is home, whole milk.
Yeah.
I ruined it by saying home, but whole milk.
Whole milk.
You're a big porn fan, then.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Who's your
He's the
favorite
go-to guy.
Probably the dude that does the Sopranos, Joe Stagliano.
Oh, John Stagliano.
John, yeah,
Buttman,
you know.
that's Buttman.
Nice cock.
I'm not really into the cock portion of it, but the man has his
I was going to ask, nice cock.
He's a
I think a real man could judge if its cock is nice. Is it me? What?
You ever see the Fashionistas?
Oh, hell yeah. Rocco Siffredi shit. That's a mean motherfucker right there.
Yeah,
Rocco's a man.
Rocco's an animal.
Wait, what's that about?
It's European stuff, basically. Well, they got a lot of American chicks, but they just, I think they went on like LSD or some shit when they filmed. It's a lot of crazy shit, man.
It's about a fashion director, and it's very well shot, and it's like a real movie. It's like it was like a fucking epic, and Rocco Siffredi's in it and Belladonna. It's really good. It's
good
great
stuff,
fucking.
man.
It's really.
I've
dirty.
never heard of it. All right.
Yeah, it's hot.
Belladonna.
You ever at the scene where he's fucking those girls and they're all wearing like the red cat suits with like the asses hanging out, and he's just Rocco is deep dicking him.
Yeah.
Rocco's a fucking animal. He just puts his asshole in her mouth and he goes, lick for me dirty, lick dirty, lick dirty, dirty. Oh, fucking not his ass is dirty. He just calls them dirty.
Yeah, of course.
He makes them suck. He was fucking one girl and he stuck his foot in her mouth. Rocco, he's everything I want to be. He's a big cock. It always stays hard, and he humiliates them, and they come.
Lewis, you into that deep dicking?
No. not while I have an omelet in my mouth.
Oh, deep digging.
deep digging. All right.
Well, I like that. Bronx Johnny brings some credibility to this whole thing because I don't think we're good judges of rap, to tell you the truth. I've heard some stuff from both of you that I liked and some stuff I didn't like from both of you.
That's a good
I don't know. There's just a couple of things. You know, Chemistry was, what was it? What song didn't I like that Chemistry did?
I don't know.
You'll probably remember. I always remember things that people don't like that I did.
Huh?
Steve the Bear. I wasn't a fan of the Steve the Bear song.
Oh, boy.
And
I'm sorry. I just thought it was too cutesy to be rapped to.
What's your favorite thing you've sent in, Chemistry?
Probably the OA Virus song.
We have that?
Yeah, that was a good one.
It was for OAvirus.com, which is, I don't know if you guys are still promoting that one.
Probably not.
Yeah, they probably hate us too now.
Probably don't.
That guy just doesn't.
We
that guy
don't
just
support
put up bits?
anything.
Half the
I have no
websites that
idea.
have our name in them hate
I don't
us.
know. Some are run by pedophiles, allegedly.
Yeah.
Some are run by... I have no idea.
Really?
Yeah, Louis, we lost one of our main guys to some pedophilia
I don't know what
charge.
happened. From what I hear, it was all trumped-up charges, as they say.
Right.
Trumped up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But,
we don't know.
Ooh.
Cool.
Wow,
Hope it's no one I file traded with. Here's to me.
When he's out sometime next year, we'll ask him.
We'll see.
We'll get to the bottom of that one.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
Wow.
Hey, all right. So
What talent contest will he be in? It's really been like Ted Max Amateur Hour. That's for the Israeli. That prick.
Yeah, good. You went back even further
Yeah, that's
than
it. I
closed
can-
circuit
yeah,
TV.
because I'm old.
That's it.
Call him
You
when
want to
he
do a
gets-
Texaco Star Theater joke?
Go ahead, Louis. You know you want to say it.
You never know though.
It'll just feel good coming out. We both know what he is. Go ahead. Get his fly.
I can't wait to see Louis tomorrow night, man. I can't wait. I haven't seen your comedy in a while.
Yeah.
Who follows Otto and George?
How
How do you follow them?
They've been doing it. Bobby Kelly,
Yeah.
Patrice, because everyone's doing 20 minutes.
Right.
No one's doing more, so everyone has been following everybody. I mean,
Well,
it
that's
really
good. I
is
mean,
amazing.
Yeah, it works
he's one
great.
of the few guys I know.
Yeah, that I would.
Yeah, we
want.
haven't
I
had
mean,
any-
everybody else, I get. Everybody else, it's like we all do it. So it's like, it's fun. Whoever, but
It's weird. No one,
Yeah.
no one has had a problem following anyone.
That's-
This
well,
tour.
no,
it's
I mean,
it's
normally
strange
you
how
don't,
it's
but
working out.
Yep.
No, because that's a good group. It's not like
Pete actually tries to kind of figure it out. He
Mix it
tries
up
to
a
figure out
little
the
bit.
formula backstage to see who fits with who and all
Yeah.
that. So, yeah, you're gonna kill tomorrow, Louis.
Yeah.
that'll be fun.
All right, Drew, you got a mic? What do we do here? What's the rules of Rap Wars?
1, 2. All right.
1, 2, yo.
We need
You've got to be the judge because look at this. 'Cause it's like clown college here.
Bronx Johnny
When was
knows.
the last time these guys? What? Are you kidding me?
He's laying down the beats and he's judging.
That's right.
Bronx
Oh,
Johnny.
no, Bronx is. I didn't know
Bronx
that.
Johnny
Sorry.
will judge.
And if
He's
we-
laying down the beats.
I thought I
if
was
we
going
need
to give
another-
him the prize, and we hadn't even started rapping.
And if we need another judge, look out. The chef knows a thing or two about that.
That's right.
It's a freaking 3-ring circus in here today.
This is going to be like 8 Mile, only completely different.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam,
Miracle Mile.
Sam knows a little bit
Rodeo
about
Drive.
rap, right? Yeah. You want to help Bronx Johnny? You want a crew or what?
Do you want help?
yeah, why not?
All right.
Yeah. There you go.
And how about Roland? Roland, you know rap?
Yeah.
He knows Elvis.
Oh, look at he throws his hands up like
He knows
either
Elvis
knew it
stuff.
or
This
he
guy
didn't.
makes love to the camera. You've never seen a man.
Oh, and the
You're
microphone.
gonna get Roland. When I walked in, he's like, "Go Butcher." When I'm walking through the
Damn
the,
right. Oh,
Roland,
he's talking
comment?
smack.
Yeah.
What?
Comment?
Or didn't you say "Go Butcher" when I walked in the building?
That's because Roland knows his shit.
I was waiting for Saget, so you were my least of my problem.
All right.
Ain't nobody. I mean, you're not a celebrity, so.
Is that right?
Roland.
Wow, I've never seen Roland do this.
You want to get in the battle?
I guess there was a.
Yeah, what are you?
Just got owned by Roland.
Get in the battle.
That's not bad. I just get annoyed because.
Roland, could you sing a little Elvis just for Louis?
Um,
He did this on the anniversary of the King's death last week.
And notice the complete lack of confidence.
Yes.
That he should have.
Guadalajara. Guadalajara. That was a song with Lahara.
That was good.
fuck was that?
You're in the ghetto, man.
That was a hell
Or
of a
Suspicious
reference.
Minds. Let's go.
There's a baby born right now in the ghetto. In the ghetto.
Wow.
It's good.
Like
Cartman.
It's phenomenal.
Well, tell him what nationality you are, because he won't believe it.
I'm Mexican.
He's Mexican.
Mexican.
No X, just
No.
T and something.
T.
He's like Czar.
Mexican.
He says it like he's spelled Czar.
Czar.
Yeah.
Czar. Mexican.
All right. So you don't know about rap?
In the guitar.
No.
In the guitar.
All right.
Yeah, Springsteen, but not rap.
Oh.
Yes.
You sing any Bruce? So Born in the USA? Or?
Born to Glory Days.
Yeah. Sing a little Bruce.
Woo-hoo, Glory Days.
Wow.
I'm serious. That nails music.
Is this better than the ticket segment?
No, this is spectacular. This is radio.
I just want to tell the listeners out there, because we got to see it, that wasn't Springsteen.
No.
Because we got to see it so I could know it wasn't. But I want to tell the listeners, don't flood the station now thinking Bruce is going to walk
You want
downstairs.
to make it perfectly clear.
Yeah. Wow.
How about a little more, Bruce? I mean, you got to give us a little more.
Let's see a song.
Jungle Land.
Oh yeah. Tonight in Jungle Land. Whoa.
I'm sorry, and I'm really sorry that they missed the arm.
The arm, yeah. He really pumped his arm like he was rocking.
Yeah.
Hey, Roland, you rule.
Yeah.
Just roll.
I like your Elvis video. It's very creepy. I think it's up.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I know.
It's up on all the
My friends
websites.
are forwarding it to him. They forwarded it to my mom.
Oh, they did?
Really?
Yeah, and she wrote why.
Why?
No, I've got to say something, guys. I have to, as much as I want to stay, I have to go to the periodontist. And that's another throwback word.
The periodontist.
Yes, people who deal with your gums. It's going to be a big, big treat for me. Seriously, I would rather watch the Rap Wars than do this, but I have to go.
What are they doing?
What's wrong with your gums?
What is wrong with what is right with them?
Are they fucked up?
What does
but
he
it's
have?
not. It's just to go. It's a cleaning. But
The Israeli guy says you're lying and you're going to, because you have the croup. You have the whooping cough. Something from 1950.
No, they go in. You go in and they dig away. You go in. You reach a certain. But you reach a certain age. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
They didn't tell us any. All they tell you, brush your teeth, and then eventually, in my lifetime, by the time I'm like in the 30s, they go, oh, you should floss. Well, little late.
Yeah, in order to brush every day, they had to get you into the habit when you were like 3.
Yeah.
And then in your 30s, you're supposed to now you got to floss.
Yeah, and then they're bringing other equipment in. Use a derrick.
Can I tell you a horror story?
Derrick.
I have a friend in radio. His got so bad, they had to slice his gum in quarters.
Oh yeah,
and lift it up to clean it out to save his teeth.
Oh yeah,
scrape underneath.
And that's.
But they had to cut the gum so they could fold it up.
Unless
they had to do a quarter at a time.
Yeah. That's your future.
You know that, right?
It's your future.
What was his radio name? Lovely Breath.
No, it's unbelievable. There's a whole.
Could you imagine that procedure though?
Oh,
he had to go in 4 different times. He got the top half done one time, had to heal for 2 weeks, then he had to get it done again, and then they did the bottom.
You gotta keep
4
going
times
to prevent the thing that they never talk about, which is bone loss. That's the whole deal there.
Which adds to cancer. Leads to cancer.
Yeah.
Does it? Yeah.
Some kind of cancer.
Or it leads to them, just teeth dropping out.
Yeah.
Now I'm nauseous.
Are your teeth okay?
They're sort of okay.
How's your prostate?
My prostate is spectacular.
Like a grape. It's wonderful.
Guys, this was great.
I hope so. Yes,
Oh,
Louis.
yeah, no, I'm serious.
A lot of fun having you here with all the
Well, now that I
shenanigans
know
going
that-
on in
now
hijinks.
that I know that you're just into contests and
That's it now.
into a whole kind of.
I think we scared Louis
No
off.
more arrests.
Oh,
no.
We scared Louis off.
How do you get arrested feeding people steak?
Louis was one of those guys. He had to take a break from the show.
Oh, yeah.
And we fully understand. We don't blame him. But let's be honest with each other. You had to take a break from the show. You're
You
like,
gotta
this
step
is
away.
not good for me anymore.
You know when they tell people that are alcoholics not to associate with your former friends?
Right.
That's what Louis had to do. He was like kind of getting addicted and into the crowd here, and it was fucking him up.
And then
so he had to get don't for a while.
And then his people had to sit him down and go, read this stuff. This is who you're hanging with.
My people never said anything, and I don't even have people. But the thing that was amazing to me was that I think it was like fear of success. Because you guys were just about to break wide open, and then I kind of had to go do stuff.
We keep fucking it up.
I know you do, but that's perfect.
It's like, go back to, that's what we are. We're a stupid game. Roll the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back to start.
Yeah.
Shit. What did we do?
Unbelievable.
Well, Lewis, thank you for coming in.
See you tomorrow night.
Great
man.
day
See you
for you to
tomorrow
come
night.
in.
We're gonna have
I
fun
can't wait.
Yes,
Seriously,
tomorrow
Lewis.
night.
Okay.
Loads of fun.
And don't be a stranger.
I won't.
Now that you're in major motion pictures and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's true,
There's
man.
nothing compared to Johnny Rab's hard-cocked, vicious sound on planet Xenon with the milk felcher. It's been a great time, guys. Thanks.
Anything else,
Lewis?
You need to promote anything else?
Nah.
Websites, you're all good? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Just want to make sure you get your
Please,
stuff out there.
just don't bother me.
Lewis doesn't want to be bothered.
All right, man. See
Lewis
you tomorrow.
Black.
Thank you, Lewis.
Tomorrow night at the PNC with everybody else. It's going to be a great show tomorrow
Oh,
night.
yeah, a lot
We only
of
got
fun.
2 shows left, so
This makes me happy.
we're feeling it, man.
Yeah.
We're feeling the energy. All right.
Should we
Wow.
start it with the rap?
Yeah, let's
How
do
is this gonna work?
You guys want to stand
You
up?
got some
I'm
beats
standing,
there,
definitely.
and yeah, you got.
Kenny, you know anything about rap? Or you
I
want
used to rap people with my slapper.
Yo, Clubby's in the house.
Word
He's
up,
in the
motherfucker.
hizzy.
Oh no, he's
Yo,
rapping.
B, what up?
You could be butches like Flavor Flav.
Yeah, Kenny, be my hype man.
You could be the hype man. See?
Just open up with, yeah, boy.
I'm down with that.
I love you, Kenny.
Oh,
But you want to talk about parking some more?
No, I was talking hotels, but we're rapping now.
yeah.
You sure you don't want to talk about parking anymore? Because Tim made a sweeper.
Yeah, let's talk parking for a minute. Parking. Parking lot. Parking. There'll be plenty of handicap spots for you. Parking. You know, they're usually in every parking lot, they accommodate handicapped people.
You in the parking, Kenny?
Parking. Parking. If he can't afford tickets, how's he going to pay for the parking?
You got to pay for parking?
How much is parking?
How much is parking lot?
What pay parking?
What about the parking that might not be?
And the gas and the tolls. Not too many cripples come to our show. I'm sure he'll get a good spot.
There you go.
Wow.
Thanks, Tim.
Kenny featured prominently.
People are asking if Roland got laid because he's sounding too confident.
Yeah.
Like something might have happened
Cocky.
in his personal life.
Do you want to take it?
Yeah.
Roland.
All right. So, Drew, what are you going to do?
I got beats here. We're gonna run 30 seconds.
Okay.
30 seconds each round. Once the 30 seconds is up, I will stop the music, and then you have to stop. But it should be enough to get your point across, I'm sure, without hearing too much shit from the listeners.
Are you guys freestyling, or you got some shit?
I'm in war. I came with ammo.
You came with some ammo?
Yeah, I came with some ammo.
All right.
All right, so...
Yeah, my man is correct.
Word up, son. Me and Kenny don't front.
Hey, that's not
Exactly.
fair.
We ain't no posers.
Word.
All right, hold on. If Butch has got a hype man, then, we got to give chemistry somebody. I say we give him Roland.
Rapping E-Rock?
Roland. Or E-Rock.
E-Rock. It's got to be E-Rock.
Let's get him Renee.
Well, let's try out Roland as a hype man.
Just listen to Chemistry's high-pitched voice. How's he ever going to make it?
Renee's got a lower voice than Chemistry's got.
Oh,
come on, Renee. Come on in and be Chem's hype man.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Talking some
Look, there
science.
she goes. Look, all smiles. There you go. Hype up Chemistry. Give him a hip hop and a bip bop.
Is there a little love in the air here?
Oh. No, don't come in. You're scum.
Oh my God. Bronx Johnny, you like all the cockiness? I'm trying to feel out the judge
I
here.
dig the arrogance, man. You
You
need
do?
that in the battle, man.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Mad confident. What up, Chem?
Wait, we got to get a
The
hype.
first eye contact we've made.
We got to get a hype man for
That's 'cause you
chemistry.
keep looking away.
I'm shaking in my boots, Chem.
He don't have to look away. He's backed by a 38.
Word.
Has Roland got guns?
E-Rock, can you be chemistry's hype man?
MC Dry Harry.
For shizzle.
For frizzle.
Come on, let's spit some beats.
Kenny.
All right, Roland's coming back up. All right. How are we going to do this?
Want to flip a coin?
Yeah, flip a coin to see who goes first. We're just trying to get chemistry on.
No. Let them go first.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Confident.
Then Kenny's the coin.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Feeling quite
Maybe
confident.
chemistry doesn't want to go
You
first.
can't,
I don't give a shit.
force
Yeah, see? You don't give a shit.
See, it's
Let
all
him go
about...
I'll go
first.
first.
We
Not a
saved the
problem.
best for last.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
All right, where's Roland?
Oh, Roland, we're doing a show.
Can we go through the first?
He's rolling down the hall.
What got it to, Kenny?
This is XM.
Yeah, it is. All right, so we'll start with what? Chemistry?
Yeah, there we go.
All right, you got 30 seconds to play it. Do whatever you can over this thing.
Yep. You ready?
Say a prayer first.
Bronx Johnny, you listening, right?
Yeah, Lewis.
All right.
Come on, yo. Hey, yo, Butcher. You know I'm winning this contest, you're fucked. You might as well be wearing a prom dress. Obviously you're obsessed with my lyrical process, or you wouldn't been the object of all that boring ass nonsense. Your weak comments about as funny as bomb threats. You don't know the time, I'ma run to the clock sets. You don't speak, you're fucking weak. I get deep over any fucking beat. Yo, I beat that ass, but yo, I really ain't a fighter, I'm a MC. I'd rather beat your ass with what I write up. I ain't a part-time rhymer, I'm a hardline reciter. And I let you suck me off, but I heard you just a biter, weak faggot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chemistry.
He comes out of the gate strong.
Hey, Roland, get in here.
He comes out strong.
That's 8 Mile bullshit.
Roland, get over there. No, Bronx Johnny needs his own mic.
Yeah.
Bronx Johnny's a star, man. Roland.
Yeah.
Why can't we hear Roland on that mic?
Yeah, do it as Elvis.
All right, hold on.
E-Rock.
What happened, E? They're using what happened?
Oh, so he's taking Bronx Johnny's mic.
All right. All right, listen, Roland.
Yes.
Your whole job is you're the hype man for chemistry. Kenny's the hype man for Butcher.
Yeah, so what you got?
Thanks, Burly Hair, yo.
Really, Harry, yo.
Yeah. Word.
Oh, what a disgrace.
Posse here.
Don't talk about Chem like that, Drew. That's fucked up.
Oh, stop it.
Well, now, chemistry just busted out some rhymes, and I think you did a great job.
Church, I felt that.
All right.
Oh, shush.
But now you got to hype chemistry, and you got to tell Butcher take that.
Come on.
Yeah, take that, Bush.
I still love you, Roland. You're never intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
your mama, Butcher.
Word.
Whoa. No, you
Stick
did.
to my balls.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
What did he say?
What'd you say?
Your mama stink to my balls.
That's horrible, Mom.
Yo,
Why would my mom do that?
eat your crack, yo.
Eat it?
All right, Kenny, why don't you hype up your man, Butcher?
Enough said.
Done. All right, roll it, Drew. Fuck it.
That's all you have, yo?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Check. Yeah, all right. Check it. Yo, chemistry, it wasn't meant to be. I tear a hole in elementary raps mentally. All you doing is tempting me, so pay attention, see? I'm the motherfucking rapper that you pretend to be. I stay completely fresh. The Butcher will eat your flesh while dropping bigger bombs than the ones on Jill Nicolini's chest. It's gonna be hard to settle. Don't get harsh, fellow, or you're gonna catch in the same place Opie picks up marshmallows. It's gonna be hard to last. I'm cold and as hard as cash. Every verse of yours to me ends in a car crash. Nothing that you could give me. You the rapping version of Timmy. And I guarantee your endings won't be as happy as Jimmy.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah, all sorts of show references.
That's how you do a rap with show references.
Is that right?
Oh.
And a plug at the end.
And a plug.
Jimmy likes
Always
that.
helps.
All right, I'd like to hear this first round is done from Bronx Johnny. What'd you think?
Well, Do we want to hear from the hype man beforehand, or we're done with the hype?
Okay, let's hear from the hype guys.
I'm surprised Kenny didn't jump in and
Don't believe the hype is a sequel.
Roland?
Yo, too many rhymes.
What?
He busted it.
Shit.
He busted them lyrics.
Shit, go back home to New Jersey, yo. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Devastating, Roland.
Yeah.
He told him to go and pay a toll.
Butcher, they're saying you overmodulate a little bit, so you.
My fault. I yell a lot.
It's a little.
I'll back the mic up.
They heard it though, but it's just a little overmodulated.
And Bronx Johnny, what do you think? First impressions?
Butcher was kind of cracking that round. He didn't repeat himself. I think the kid right here, Kim. Yeah, you repeated yourself a couple times there. Butcher kept it real, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
see the winner. Butcher.
Booyah.
So what, first round to Butcher?
First round to Butcher.
Oh, boy.
But Cam did a nice job.
He did decent, I guess.
For a
First time
rookie.
out, yeah.
That's a rookie move.
What are we doing, first one of three?
He's very green chemistry.
Kenny's just throwing the smack out, and Roland's not even fucking defending his man.
Yeah, you got to hype.
You better yell.
Why? You don't yell at him.
You want us to write for you? Jesus.
I don't know.
You got to defend your guy and talk some smack back to Kenny.
Comment on his rhymes.
And Butcher.
Kenny's dry hair and stuff. It doesn't matter where you take it.
I don't know.
You need a better
Hair's so dry that what?
conditioner.
I don't know.
You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Kenny's destroying you, Roland.
Wow.
He's very intimidating.
I know it's not about Kenny and Roland, but it's a little side contest going on.
Yo.
Yourself.
Yeah. Because if you ain't never been to the ghetto, you better never come to the ghetto because you can't handle the ghetto.
Roland?
Bean pie, my brother?
I got nothing.
Here.
He got chitlins.
All right, we're
Don't just stand there, bust a move.
What?
turn the screen on.
Best move.
Yeah, Eric, you help him with bright stuff.
That's what he did. He just helped me. It was awful.
That's good.
Well, then you have nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All you say is Kenny.
Yeah. Come on, we got to get this done so I can drink a 40.
Smoke a blunt.
Wow. Fucking Kenny, man.
Kenny
nowhere.
Talking some
today.
shit, man.
How do I know this is going to end with us getting fired?
All right.
Best. I'm down with Nate Dogg. Wait, my phone's ringing, I think.
Uh-oh.
Making a drug deal.
Someone's hitting you on the hip.
Yeah. You beat me to it. All right, here we go. Second round, we go back to chemistry. Chemistry's down 1-0 there.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'll send you down.
What?
I don't know. There's 2 more people downstairs to come up for the show.
What?
Barbara and Lee, something. 2 more people. I don't know anything about it.
Are they chicks?
I don't know. I'm going to send somebody down and check it out because I'm too busy up here now. With my pimp hand is strong.
Oh, man, Bronx Johnny's loving you. Yeah, make sure Bronx Johnny has a mic if you're not going to battle anything there.
I think Kenny's
Kenny got some
Kenny's
good
gonna win this
lingo,
battle.
man. I like his shit.
Yeah,
I pinch you.
Good shit, man.
I'm an OG.
Yo, once I beat Kem, I'm gonna battle Kenny.
Is that right?
Yeah, word. You got it.
Kenny, you want to try a little freestyle over Drew
You
Boogie
didn't know
Rap?
I was DJ Jazzy Jew.
Oh, God.
All right, here we go. So we go to the next one, right?
Yep.
All right, here's chemistry. Back to chemistry.
All right, here we go.
Yo, damn right, yo. Yo, you know I'm a real MC. Why you nodding your head like you ain't fucking feeling me? Yo, look at me. I chopped up and cooked the MC. I got the recipe. You better vote for chemistry. Yo, fuck it. That's how I do. You know I gotta wreck it. This is how I do it. Don't even need the last fucking seconds. That's how I step to this. It's real. You know it's live. I had to kick it real. Yo, it's no job. Yo, it's face on the pavement. Thin line between weak and whack, and you erased it. I'm bitch slapping rappers. Quit begging for props. You may not be off the hook. In fact, I got you shook like Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
I'll give you the J Fox line.
All right.
Damn.
I was good.
Is that? I'm stupid. Most of them made up. I don't know how this works. Really?
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah. You know what I like
Very
too?
impressive.
He's adherent to the beats a little better than Butcher.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Butcher
hear it, but it stunk.
Like Butcher's just like running off as fast as he can.
Could I actually get more beat in the headphones if possible? Could you turn up a little bit?
Oh,
it's a technical glitch.
No. I'll go
Hold
with
on,
the.
Steve's working with your headphones.
Yeah, he's working with your headphones.
I'll work with your headphones.
Yes.
All right. That's cool.
I wanted to try to direct traffic to your eardrums.
Yes. Do you mind 2 big Foundry logos over your ears?
My eardrums are more important.
Big flaming gears.
Roland?
I use cogs from Cogswell Cogs.
Roland, your guy just finished there.
Oh, yeah.
Hype him a bit.
What'd you think?
Yeah.
Come on, hype him up.
Hype him, yo.
Bushes should be straight wood.
What?
Bushes.
You know what straight wood is? That's a boner, B. If I got wood, I got a boner.
This is so stupid, man.
This stinks.
We've had
You can't hype.
We've had a really good show today, and Kenny's just stealing it at the
Yeah,
end
who's
here.
better than me? No one. Thank you.
All right.
Drew, I'm ready when you are.
It's time for Butcher. Here we go.
Yeah.
Ah.
Go get him, Judge! Hey! Hey! Hey!
All right.
Hey!
Cam, you ain't got nothing to say. I heard your raps, boy. How you gonna get to me with that nerdy-ass voice? I'll take all 3 of your fans, get groupies to fuck me while you outside in the lobby docking with Pat Duffy. I'll spit fire, step to me and get burned. You ain't worthy enough to be my fucking intern. So intern, I'ma smash you, abuse you, and trash you. All the message boards can hate me. I could give a fuck. I take the hate with a smile. I ain't in no denial. You fucking liar.
Oh, that's all Chem. All Chem. That was terrible.
Terrible. Boom.
Damn,
Kenny, what now?
Damn, yo, what happened?
Kenny's got to save me on that one.
What's up, Ken?
At least I know who my daddy
He had a
is,
little
yo.
brain fart. He's gonna get his street cred back. He's gonna get his street cred
What did you
back.
say, Roland?
At least I know who my daddy is.
Oh!
He the baby daddy. He throws mad cock around.
Some food stamps, yo.
Yo, I thought Butcher was going to run away with it. And then
Butcher was
he started-
cranking
he was
at that
cranking,
point.
I think.
He was
We're
cranking
saying
away.
Fourth daddy.
And then something happened. He lost it in a turn.
I get boggled in the mind.
You were speeding, and then you hit the wall.
She got his mind on his money and his money on his mind.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
All right, I'm going to help these two out here. I'm going to slow the beats down so that they can think.
Yeah. Give me.
Okay.
Work better that way.
Well, let's go to Bronx Johnny.
Cam ate his food on that one, so
Yeah, huh?
He did what?
he ate his food.
What's that mean?
Depends. Like if you're talking about street language, somebody sliced your face in ramen, you got your shit handed to you.
Yeah, he was served.
Oh, ate his food is not good.
No, not in any kind of way.
That's like eating your balls in
Oh,
comedy.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Eat your balls.
So we got 1-1. We got a tie. First one of 3 wins.
Damn.
All right, we'll go back to chemistry.
Any hype?
This is the showdown.
Roland?
Hype
your man.
Do it, yo. Your shit sounds like a Kia. Oh.
What?
Can be a motherfucker Benzo?
You're comparing the IKEA to a benzo, but
LOL.
God, this is classic, man.
This could be the funniest fucking thing, man. This is hilarious. All right, it's 1-1. Here we go. Back to chemistry. Yep.
Yo, you busting me? It's like Jimmy wearing a belly button ring. It ain't happening. You buzzing like bees and can't sting. Fuck your rapping. You're too sloppy. Why you got a copy off my notes? You wanna leapfrog? Hop up and croak. Yo, I pop up and broke off. No soft wannabes. Yo, I straight up got in your mom's dungarees. I cut my knees. I'm giving your mother what she needs. You're the poster boy for why crack whores shouldn't breed. Yo, there's no way you convince me you're straight. Cause bitch rappers like you, they're getting bricked in the ace.
Ooh, okay.
Hey,
all right.
I'm rolling.
Yeah,
I can't
that's
hear
the
this beat
shit.
at all.
Yeah.
It's all right.
At least we don't have to put our Happy Meals on layaway.
Oh, he got you, yo.
Come on, Burlington Coat Factory.
Kenny.
Come on, Burlington Coat Factory. Speak.
Nah, I want to just savor the moment for Butcher now to take this competition.
Oh, you got nothing.
So the silence will be golden.
He fucking owned you.
He really did.
I'm pwned?
You got pwned.
You want Sam to write for you too?
No.
All right.
I don't need no shitty writer.
Oh, wow. Damn. All right.
That was a good one.
Johnny, comment?
That shit was kind of weak, so let's see what Butcher got.
Oh, okay.
Wow, how do you know?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was fat, yo.
No, it made no sense.
Did you feel that him being salty about the other gentleman's mother was out of the line?
I would have added, but it was a weak line, man.
You didn't like the line about the dungarees?
No, not at all.
Why is
good.
Drew laughing?
Probably the only person who used dungarees in a rhyme.
Oh, really?
I like that line.
I thought he was just going old school.
I don't know any better.
Damn!
What's wrong with
You just been pwned.
Pwned.
Oh, yeah? I'm battling Ant now, too. Me and Ant are battling. Kenny and Roland are battling. Butcher and Chemistry are battling. Yeah. Where's my werewolf shit, yo?
Damn! You just been pwned. Us.
I like to make werewolf movies.
Movies.
So now whose turn is it?
Yeah, yo.
That's
Butcher have to go?
This could be an easy victory for Butcher. Is what Bronx Johnny's saying.
The grand finale.
Could be.
Not the grand finale. We're doing the first one of 3.
All he's got to do
First
is...
3 or the best 3 rounds?
Well, you don't have enough for 5?
Yeah, I could go.
Good.
Yeah, we'll go to 3.
I don't care, man. Whatever. I'm ready when you are, Drew.
All right, here we go.
All right. Yo, Chem, you don't do nothing but lie through bars. Chemistry must be short for chemist trying too hard. You know you in the wrong place to be right now. So when you step to me, you get cut quicker than Steve's eyebrows. You only getting airtime because I said your verse sucked. And looking at my clock, your 15 minutes is about up. So making up an excuse, tell them you're having a crappy day. Before I leave you pathetic ass looking like Tammy Faye. My grammar's spray in every known direction to smite you. Adding fuel to the that I use to ignite you. Oh, having a shit day.
Here you are.
Yeah, having a shit day.
Damn, bro.
Damn, that's
you
could be
had it. You just had to stay away from him, Rock.
I was gonna go, you're having a shit day. Your voice is a bit gay. You need someone more on your level. Go battle with Big A. That's where that was gonna end.
Yeah, if you didn't fucking...
I fucked it up,
I
man.
still thought it was good, though.
Well,
I mean, I still thought it was good.
Let's get some hype from the hype man, and then we'll go to Bronx Johnny.
His lyrics are very smart if you could just say them.
Yeah.
Oh, Kenny's losing confidence. This guy. Oh, no.
Yeah. Your delivery's atrocious. You're delivering your lines like you got multiple sclerosis.
Exactly. Not multiple, just a couple of them.
Thank you, Ann. I shall use that soon.
Roland?
Yeah, that's horrific.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah, no,
Kenny's losing a little confidence in his boy here.
He'll make it up to me.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, Kenny,
now
what's
you're
wrong?
just like, he's going from talking smack to, I think we can pull out of this alive. We may take seconds.
We're gonna be okay.
People are starting to call you Jay-Z.
Z's.
Sorry, I love the haters, man. I love the haters. Give me all the hate, man. It's just as good as giving me the love.
Roland?
Yeah.
The Bush, these are awful.
Yeah, guys, say it.
Difference between you and a pizza. Pizza can feed a family of 4. I don't know.
You lost me.
And then he goes, I don't know.
All right, let's go to Bronx Johnny.
I don't know.
Time for a ruling here. Yeah.
If Butch could have finished, I would have given him that. He was piping him pretty good, but Kim gets it because of the strength he finished.
Gotcha.
Oh, man, we got a 2-1 lead for Chemistry, right?
Gotcha.
Wow.
One more, Chemistry wins Rap Wars.
And these are like technicalities. Because you're busting it at first.
This is serious business, Ant.
Yeah.
Do we have time to do Suck Cock for K-Rock today?
The phone lines are
Hold
ringing.
on, let's do one hello. God, they're going through them too fast today. Hold on.
Fuck.
Hold on.
Okay, just get to one line.
Hello.
Hello? Hello? Am I actually number 292 this time?
Hello.
Hello? K-Rock?
Hello.
Is this K-Rock? That's what I'm wondering. I think the lines got crossed. I think we got 2 listeners on the phone.
Hello.
Yes. Oh, hello?
Hello.
Hello?
K-Rock.
K-Rock. What number am I?
Hello. Ain't working today. Hello.
Hello?
K-Rock.
Am I 92?
Damn it.
All right.
Wasn't working.
Didn't work today.
It happens.
All right.
All right, so where are we at? 2-1, Chemistry's in the lead.
Butcher leads off this one, no? Or
Butcher?
I could, but I'll let Kem go. Yeah. It's Kem's turn. Yeah,
It's
let Kem
Kem's
go.
turn.
is it? Okay.
All right, here we go. Kem wins one more
What do you
round.
think,
He
Johnny?
wins Rap Wars.
I let Butch go because he's behind anyway.
But what, no, what's the order that's supposed to be? I don't know.
Kem goes next.
Well, Kem,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Nah, Kem go next. Kem go next.
Yo, I'm steadily recycling. MC's biting what I write again. It's me, my mic, my pen, separate the mice and men. Mention their intentions just to light the mic and when the ice and bends and chrome rims are showing off the price of men. I frighten the crowd, I throw the mic, swing out and slide the banister. Smash camera, but stop the blinked out. Faggot flaunting with his rings out. Talk out his big mouth about a big house, a big couch, a thick ounce. He bricked out and broke out. Scattered, crept up in his slate for sunk his lifeboat. Waiters nowadays walk tight ropes. This great white hope sights through the night scope to corner the market and target your price quotes. I gloat.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
That's pretty
That
good.
was very generic. It stunk, Anthony. Tell the truth. It was generic. He's just talking about like any white boy did this, that, and the other thing.
Roland, what do you think of your man there?
It was deep.
Deep shit.
Thanks, Roland.
Deep shit.
Kim's doing the right thing. He's pulling out the written stuff. I suggest Butcher do the same. It's a better
Oh,
comparison.
you can tell that was all written nice, right?
That's the way.
All right.
Drew, I'm ready to roll when you are, man.
All right, here we go. Butcher.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Yeah. Crank it up. When I start spitting, don't turn the beat down. Just leave it all the way up, man. Leave it. Yeah. Boost it up a little more. Check. A little more. Yo, Kem. You wanna put up a challenge? Your rhymes are lame. I'ma go nuts like I was blowing lines of cane. My frame of mind, homie, I was made to rhyme. I'll punch a dude off of the clock, cause you a waste of time. Face the times, you're living in the fakest lie. So I'ma walk the earth like Jules, find my place to die. You can't get a glimpse in, cause this motherfucker's as stupid as Jessica Simpson. He's flinching, I'm throwing hits at a distance, with no assistance. All your lyrics is misprints. For instance, watch me kidnap your princess and run while you staying on stand like a witness. I thought the beat died in the middle of that.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
But yeah,
That wasn't me.
Nah, it's all good. Roland.
What's up, Roland?
Only thing Bush is blowing is these nuts.
Oh, Roland. You didn't.
I did.
Oh, Kenny.
No, I want to see Roland get sucked off. Why not?
That's what you come back with? I want to see Roland get
Kenny ran out of... If you look at the way this started, Kenny, you a fly.
Yeah.
I know. I was super fly.
Now you're just shit.
Now I'm just shaft.
You're so dumb. You root for the white people and roots.
Why, Roland?
Oh, man.
What the fuck is that?
That was actually true.
Yeah, of course he did. Oh.
Well,
The expert.
Bronx Johnny?
I give it a Butcher on that one.
Wow.
Word.
And Chemistry agrees? Even with the...
It was a little stronger. Like, he's picking up, though. Chemistry is getting a lot better. His confidence is coming up. He's doing better, but Butcher had him on that one.
I think on
even with the miscue in the middle
I think
there?
on content,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh.
The miscue happens.
Yeah.
It did sound like the beat kind of,
No. That's the way the beat goes. It drops out at
No
certain
reason to
parts.
ignore
Yeah, my fault.
No, but I'm saying he just didn't know. So
Butcher's got to be able to follow.
I got you.
Butcher knows the song.
This is perfect. We got a 2-2 tie. This is it right here.
Yeah.
Do we add anything to it?
Yeah.
Or is it just a regular round or what?
Regular round.
Okay. Drew knows.
Yeah.
Your flow's so weak you can't wipe the sweat off my balls.
Whoa,
Your delivery is flawless, Roland.
Roland.
Also, he gets high pitch right at the end of every sentence.
Yeah, my ball. Wow, Roland is kicking you.
I know. I'm just enjoying it.
Ask him, Roland, where the Deegan at?
What?
My Deegan in your mouth.
Oh.
Butcher raps like a pregnant welfare mama.
People on Pal Talk are saying Bronx Johnny's got a little action on this game. He's like one of those NBA refs.
Nah.
A lot of people say that maybe this thing should be over right now.
Bronx Johnny's known for keeping it real.
So you're saying Kem paid off Johnny?
I don't know.
Why don't you use omelet in a sentence? Let that one slide.
All right, you close it up, Kim. Do your thing.
Hold on.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
Yo, fuck your carbon copy raps, your sloppy raps, fuck the snobby way you act. Yo, fuck your recycled tracks, recycling mob deep, screaming yo done every 5 seconds. You said who won a battle? Yo, I came to set it off. Words embedded across the funnel lobe, sinking deep to the undertow beneath the speech. Constructed to reach you while teeth is fully's mingling. Platinum ropes dangling, getting tight jiggy and he's barely even hanging in. Like pussy I'm banging and get beat up for running your mouth. You talking stunning but in battles, came up short and out of luck. You got stuck by this white kid in Plainview, the same that came your dish to Styles. Yo, he like, I'm saying yo, what you saying is you made a hoe. Out of yourself running your mouth, it can't make a flow. To save your life, you know I'm nice, don't front. You got burnt like a Dutch, your style must be out to lunch.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, he was talking some shit that time.
Yeah, he was, man. But Roland feeling confident about your man?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Roland, you're just mad because I'm styling on you.
Which just sounds like a crusty asshole.
Crust of... He can't even read.
His writing's bad.
A crust of Wonder Bread? What?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Butcher, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's go. Last round.
This is it. This is for the winner of Rap Wars.
Crank it, man. Crank it. Crank it. Crank it. Crank it. Crank it. Yeah. I'm gonna risk it on this one. Kem, your rhymes are whack, you're nothing short of a hack. I could give a flying fuck if nobody got my back. I take that hate with a smile, they try and put me on trial, cause I blow their brains out the back of the head like Private Pile. I'll leave him smoking like Ron Bennington, hang him upside down on the crucifix. You full of shit, I'm boiling like water up in the teapot. Give him more bullshit than E-Rock. And when the rhyme is over, I'll prove you ain't done shit to me, and let O&A raise my hand for the victory. So suck my balls, you ain't nothing in my house, so get the fuck out. You a crappy rock.
Garbage. Oh, you were so close at the end there.
What was the last line that you tripped on?
Yo, I fucked up. It was all freestyle.
Yeah.
If he gets this one, he was lucky.
Freestyle.
If he gets it, he's lucky. But I'll take an L with a smile if that's what happens.
What's that, Roland?
Butch just sounded like P. Diddy with a stutter. Frankus.
Frankus.
Kenny?
P. Diddy is what I did in the toilet.
P. Diddy. You shithead. People are suggesting that butchers the end of every rhyme he tries to say.
Man. I get all hyped up in the middle and I lose myself.
Just let me remind everybody, Big Boy made a duty.
Butcher raps like I talk.
That's the best one so far.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
And chemistry raps like I look.
What?
All right.
He raps
dry.
Yeah.
Tall.
You know, stupid.
Oh, but you mean like stupid.
Yeah, and ugly.
Just say stupid.
Stupid.
Well, here we go. It's up to Bronx Johnny. We have a 2-2 tie. It's time to declare who won this thing.
I'm gonna give it a Butcher.
I hear you.
Wow. Wow.
Listen. You want to make it really fair? I'll give you one more.
We can do it.
I'll give you one
Wait.
more.
Wow, why? Hold on. Let's go to Bronx Johnny.
No, you got it. You won.
Bronx Johnny, what was your reasoning behind that one?
Well, like in the middle of Kim shit, I just kind of he
fell
lost with
asleep?
it. A little bit. It got a little boring, a little too repetitive, because he sounds like he did in his last round.
Yeah.
About the same shit. Then Butcher, even though he can't finish, it sounded tough to right about the fucking until he tripped on his own shit.
Yeah. Thank you, Johnny.
So it's more important to just have some shit going and really get some attention, even if you fuck the end up.
So basically,
than it is to get them all the rhymes in there and straight and kind of zone out.
You could rhyme more of your shit together, but if it's garbage, it's gonna sound like garbage. I'd rather have somebody semi fuck up, but at least it's decent.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, Bronx Johnny's been paying close attention.
Yeah. And Bronx Johnny's shit is correct.
Johnny's coming correct, son.
The chemistry, how do you feel about that?
That's all right. I mean, he's
like
the
a
judge.
loser.
Like a loser.
Roland, you want to back your man up or something?
Kenny's so dumb, his prostate's bigger than his brain, yo.
He's right. My prostate is bigger than my brain. I got nothing to say about that.
So is mine. Don't sweat it, Kenny.
We're hoping that you would freestyle over a beat, Kenny, to end this thing. But
oh, wow. You think you could freestyle a little over a beat?
Oh, come on, Kenny. I'll help you.
Look at Jimmy. Don't do it to everybody.
Nah,
cut our
it's been such a good show.
It's. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you're right.
We usually go on vacation wondering if we're coming back to a job. Yeah, I see where Jimmy's going.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Let's leave him wanting more.
Yeah, well.
I know Kenny well enough to know that he would just panic. And my ego's getting bigger. And
exactly.
We're out of work.
What rhymes with bigger?
Oh, Jesus.
Way to over-explain it, Joe. Two Jews walk into a bar, because they have all the money. They own it. Good point.
All right.
No, it's kosher.
I'm Kenny Kicker.
So Butcher, you feel good about the victory?
Yo, man.
I'm a little confused.
If we do one more, is it going to fuck up the flow of the show?
Well, no, I mean...
because next time this shit'll be strategic.
Oh.
Strategic.
Roland?
That's a mighty big word for you, yo.
How about we just run on the same beat and don't stop? And I'll just go, and then when I'm done fucking up, he could do whatever the fuck he wants. And then Johnny could tell him that I'm better.
I don't feel good about this victory.
No?
Maybe I don't know about this rap war thing.
Well, then let me change your mind,
But Chemistry got through all his rhymes, so that doesn't mean anything in rap wars?
It's something like that. Like, if you're going by a scorecard or some shit, yeah, he'd get some points and stuff, but...
Ken was also spitting the same shit that he's probably been spitting for the last fucking 2.5 years already. So that's why he was able to get through.
Wow.
All the shit I had was at least 2 days old. So
I'm not trying to take away from you, by the way, Butcher. I'm just trying to educate myself.
Absolutely, man.
I don't know this shit.
To settle you, if we'll do one more, then
you guys want to do just one for fun? Roland?
Butch's victory be so tainted, I found it between Johnny's balls and asshole.
Tainted.
Why did you find it between Johnny's balls and asshole?
Yeah, what were you doing there?
Yeah.
I just read this.
He assumes no responsibility.
No, of course not. I read this. I don't know.
I've been killing. I might as well tell people I've been reading the whole time. Jesus.
Roland.
All right, so what are we doing?
We doing one last one for the clencher?
Sure.
Yeah, just for
No,
for
Chemistry.
He won. He won. He got it.
Chemistry.
Come on, Ken. We got you.
This is an exhibition, yo.
Use it wisely, Holmes.
Do an exhibition or something. But I respect Chemistry for
Do you feel
taking the word of the
stuff or no?
Yeah, I can come up with something.
This one, if you ask me, even though I take your word for it, you're the final word, the judge and stuff, but I see this as being very close, very controversial finish to this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know.
Always is with creative things.
Of course.
I'm looking at an Ali Frazier thing here. We might have to do it again.
It'll have to be a rematch.
We might have to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of people saying bullshit, but then there's a lot of people agreeing with Bronx Johnny. I don't know.
Yeah. Give me the haters. Give me the haters.
No, I mean they're agreeing with Bronx Johnny, meaning you won, Butcher. So it's all over the place.
It's all good. I can't wait to read.
Yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Where's the message board?
Hey,
Give me the
Butcher,
message board, people.
Whose pubic hair is on your chin?
It's mine, actually.
All right.
I can suck my own dick.
You went, oh, all right. You looked at Sam like, why didn't you figure that out?
I'm fucking rolling. This has been a pleasant surprise, man. Holy
All right, so
shit.
we'll hand it to, I guess we give it to Butcher.
Thank
There's
you,
a little
thank
bit of
you.
controversy. Chemistry is graceful.
We'll have to
we
figure out.
do it again. Johnny's made his decision.
We'll have
He
to
has
do
the
it again. We'll have to get the hype men, together.
Oh yeah.
They'll study their shit.
We'll get some costumes and shit.
Huh?
Get some costumes.
Yeah, costumes.
Get Kenny with a clock
Hilarious.
on him.
Yeah, Kevin.
Big ass sunglasses.
Yeah. And a Kango. I'll wear it to the bathroom.
I'm so ashamed to be part of this.
I absolutely agree with you.
And when 5-0 pull me over, I'll get my restoration out of the glove department.
He's writing raps now.
Oh, God.
Hey, Kenny, put on the Bulls jersey. I apologize to Chemistry and Butcher making a mockery of this whole thing.
God damn.
Kenny should do his b-boy stance, too.
This is Opie's.
Oh, is it? He doesn't
Yeah.
want... No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't wear my shit, yo.
No. Everyone's trying to be street.
All right. A little exhibition to end the show today. What are you guys doing? It's up to you guys.
Yeah, man. Check. This is for all the people who hate me. You're all faggots. I'm gonna beat up a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Check. I'm down in grotesque, cannibal-esque, giving palpitations like it's falling out. These rappers banging their chest. I'm back in the flesh, subtracting the rest. No gag can protect. You best be macking more than just a whack in the vest. I'm wielding like an axe when I'm vexed. Put rap to the test. Slaughtering my opponent. Say, yo, this crack is the best. I take a hit and pass to the left. I'm passing the test. Pass my arrest. Moving too fast. I pass my death. Reincarnate the threat so they never forget. I smoke that bomb and blow that smog right back to the west. I keep an eye on my homies. Turn my back to the rest. While this fucking poser catches a flare slap to the chest. Or to wake him up. Spend too much time under arrest. By the time he comes to, buried under the rest. I got way too many rhymes, too much time to invest. When I'm applying pressure, blow your fucking lungs out your vest. Cause there's nothing I love more than the taste of raw flesh. Blood splattered on the wall, I paint a portrait of death. I'm the baddest motherfucker coming out of New York. Got a size 15 boot for suckers selling me short. Equipped with a metal tip, they quick with the metal grip. So sick it'll make your shit start blowing like C4. This so-called rap is depressing as Eeyore. Never seen a white boy spit like this before. Am I too good to ignore? You too stupid to pay attention. Scoring other rappers on spelling and comprehension. I'm schooling them. Only one thing I forgot to mention. If you fuck it up, the penalty ain't detention, it's expulsion. Leaving motherfuckers convulsing with a flow that looks sicker than Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. 6 million ways to die, so I chose. Made it 6 million and one with your eyes closed. Recommend you keep them shut, cause the last MC that said to me got burnt so bad he left looking like Pizza the Hut. I show my face on the block, you shove your face in the cock. My raps will turn a pop and spot into a vacant lot. I'm faking not, I bake a lot. I treat rapping like driving, and when I park I'm gonna take your spot. So take your shot, I'm spitting on my raps point blank. I'm with nothing but a mic, you and your boys I spank. I'm blowing shit the fuck up, you just get shit popping. Alright, I'll leave it at that.
Yo, White Line Highway.
My God, why didn't you do that in the battle?
Yeah.
I didn't want to do written shit in the battle. I thought I didn't want to do shit that I've done that for a while, and I was kind of. That's a rhyme I've used before. I want to come with something fresh, something I could insult Kem with.
Yeah, funky fresh.
A rhyme you've used before, but millions of people haven't heard it on 92.3. Are you crazy? I mean, XM?
Well, that's the thing. That's the one that we played last time I was on XM. So I didn't want to do it again.
I gotcha.
But, I figured... Because they've played a song for me before, and that was a song that they played. So,
Roland?
Butcher. E-Rock be so fat when he sits around the house, he sits around the
house. Now he's just going after everybody. You're causing a war.
We might have to do Yo Mama between Kenny and Roland.
Damn.
That could be hilarious.
All right, time for Kem.
Yeah.
flowing like faucets, and I bet these diarrhea rappers spit soft shit. Whether I get sent to his wake or his bedside, remember one thing, the lead didn't fly. I took off my rings when chemistry came to sting on any rapper. Getting loose, biting on your apples is the only way you got juice. He pours it in a goblet, his crew drank from it. Is chemistry whipping that ass? You'll bank on it. I rank on it and spit words, stealing like Pittsburgh. Click his picture, then return with a thick perm. The sick term paper I rip can never rectify the need for quadrupling the speed of his lips. I pee Napoli happily, I'm causing catastrophes. And every apple tree, these crabs are mad at me. Yo, actually they're pissed off. Screwface and Mr. Mugshots. Maybe mommy never really hugs you a lot, but yo, from the front door to the back door to the wacko, scheming for a proto-cook, a line and blow goes to show you the way can any foe escape, line for line in every rhyme. While I'm destroying your fake ass to break past. I hit the block and get the cake fast. I run your cash like pigs with flashlights, crash running from the pigs undercover, stun ya. I run through sticker bushes, yo, who wants it?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
How long you been rapping for, Ken?
Since 91.
Word. Damn.
Word.
You got some years on me, man. I'll give you that.
Now they're giving the mutual respect.
Yeah,
nah, some respect.
I still won though, so.
Yeah, we give accolades.
Yes. Word.
Give accolades.
And kudos.
Fucking
Roland.
This is to say goodbye. Roland out. Make money, money, make money, money. Money.
Make money, money, make money, money. Take money, money,
Money.
take money, money.
Yeah, money, yeah.
Well, why don't you do it again there, Roland?
Yeah.
Roland,
what happened?
Roland out. Make money, money, make money, money, money.
All right, we got a line of the day, or we don't?
Tons.
Do we do it, or?
Yeah.
You got them set?
They're all quick.
All right.
Really?
Yeah, we'll do line of the day. Hey, chemistry, right on, man. That was awesome. Butcher, that was awesome.
job.
Yeah, everybody there did a good job, man.
Thank you guys
of course,
for the opportunity.
Bronx Johnny, thank you so much for your street credibility you put toward this, because we don't know shit.
Thanks for having me, man.
We're gonna have like Ghetto Day, man. We're gonna have like these guys do it again. We're gonna have like Club Soda Kenny and Roland do Yo Mama jokes. We're
Yeah.
gonna do a whole day of this. Ghetto Day.
I'm going to do it by just staying home and not coming to work. Okay, shut up.
Basil Teas, everyone. Thank you for the food, bro.
Thank you.
It was unbelievable. Yeah,
Yeah, that was off the hook.
Yes.
Getting into it,
Stephen
see?
Farley, executive chef. 7 runner-ups.
You make the mad omelet.
7 runner-up lines of the day?
It's got to be
Holy
all.
fuck, we got to get out of here.
It's got to be all Roland and Kenny shit.
No?
All right, here we go. Here's your first runner-up line of the day.
At least I know who my daddy is.
Oh!
He the baby daddy. He throws mad cock around.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Another runner-up.
Your flow's so weak you can't wipe the sweat off my balls.
Another runner-up.
Come on, let's spit some beats.
Kenny.
Another runner-up.
The difference between you and a pizza, pizza can feed a family of 4.
That was it?
Yep.
All right. Another line of the day.
I'm too busy up here now. With my pimp hand is strong.
Another runner-up line of the day.
Yeah,
can't
that's
hear
the
this beat
shit.
at all.
Yeah.
It's all right.
At least we don't have to pour Happy Meals on layaway.
Is this the final? This is it right here. Runner-up line of the day. The last one. All right.
You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Wow. Drew Boogie, thank you so much.
Thank you, Drew.
Great
Yeah,
time, man.
great job, man.
You promoting anything? Are you making any money off any of this shit yet?
No, my health won't allow it.
All right.
Night traveling virus.
Yeah.
Tickets are available. Military guys get in free, right?
I believe so, right?
Yes.
And
From the United States.
Yeah.
if you're
Like if you're, you know.
Republican Guard, probably.
Yeah, something like that.
Chechnyan
Iranian, Chechnyan rebels.
I can't wait for tomorrow. It's
You
gonna be a
don't-
lot of fun.
Yo.
The last thing we have to do before vacation is the big show.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see you guys.
Are you going to be mooning in the parking lot this year, Jimmy?
Yes, but the front. Yeah, go
By
backwards.
the moon.
Here's your line of the
Comet.
Here comes the line of the day, line of the day.
What's up, Roland?
Only thing Bush is blowing is these nuts.
Yeah. Oh, Roland! You didn't.
I did.
Duh.
Fucking hey, you guys gotta do Yo Mama next time.
Oh, yeah.
That's the next battle. Fucking Roland and Kenny, bravo. And Bronx Johnny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bronx. Anything you want to say? You're all good?
Always a favorite over there on the Ron and Fez show, Bronx Johnny.
Thanks for having me. And if you like, visit me at BronxJohnny.com.
BronxJohnny.com.
There you go.
We blew with you, bro. I'll say it every time I see you.
Sometimes they get away.
He was just getting freaking breakfast and coffee for us. And who knew? Who knew we had a star among us and we let him go like that?
Just handing him over to Ron and Fez. Well, if anybody had to have him.
Yeah.
Glad it's them.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow at... everyone get their plugs in? Butcha? Plugs?
MySpace.com/Butcha.
BUTCHA. And chemistry?
Chemistry.com.
Yeah, but chemistry with the K.
With a KHEMYSTRI.
There you go.
Make it easy.
Yeah.
Make it easy for everyone to find. All right, guys. We're taking a week off, but we'll see a lot of people at the show tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
If not, we'll see you in about a week or so. A little over a week, I guess, right? All right, man. Peace. Oh, you want it? Okay, you're doing it good.
Yo, it's Cam. I'm with my man Drew Boogie and Stacey J. Yo, hit them off real quick.
For yellow trees, let me hear you say. When your hand doesn't allow, let me hear you say. If you just made a fact, let me hear you say. You have to be corrected, let me hear you say. Wanna know what's the light of the day? On Monday, Thursday, Tuesday, Sunday. How the way you're getting freaky fresh. You don't talk to a man like Jimmy like that. If you want a monster, ain't listen. It's out of the question, out of the question. The boys are being put on blast. Cause when Mighty Horse rocks, he rocks that fat ass. If you're looking for yellow trees, let me hear you say. When your hand doesn't allow, let me hear you say. If you just made a fact, let me hear you say. You have to be corrected, let me hear you say. Chemistry.
Sipping a puddle of AIDS. I'm angry, I'll bite you, you're awful. You stink and I don't like you, so punch out. Die in a fire, you hacks. You a size 14 with diamonds in your back, I got more game than all the way, man. You're gonna be okay, you are never to blame. My name is Cam and I approve of this message. Learn your lesson, you need to be corrected.
For yellow trees, let me hear you say.